Surprise! I'm live. I'm live on Rumble, Facebook, YouTube. Uncorrupted Truth. Ian. Ooh, ooh. Me, name Ian. It's 6:04 a.m. 6/17/2026. And it's Wednesday. What the fun? WTF, mate. WTF, mate. WTF Wednesday. So I'm going to do a quick live. I got a TRO filed against this idiot deep state spy that the cowardly fucking crooked shadow government set up next to me. And I'm going to talk about that. And I'm going to respond live to some of my Facebook messages that I haven't checked in over a month. And I want to talk about some amazing revelations that came to me. So I don't know how long it's going to be. I'll try to talk fast. 1 hour, 2 hours, who knows? Last time my live was 2 hours. I'm saying my prayers. I'm taking my vitamins. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something, brother. The good guys are winning. I'm the good guy. If you have to hack me, if you have to spy on me, you're the bad guy. I've been getting a lot of hacks. I've been getting a lot of suspicious characters following me in real life, following me. I'm talking about on the street in their white lifted 4x4s with their tinted windows and no stickers and their obscured license plates. And then motherfuckers follow me around into the fishing store with their little white buttoned up long sleeve shirts, trying to see what I'm buying, trying to see what I'm doing. Follow me around Hilo Town. I haven't been live in 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. I haven't been live in 3 months because I've been busy. All right, 3 minutes in. Let's get it going. We got a lot to do. I tested my live stream earlier. I tested my screen share earlier. So I don't know who's going to see this, but I think I know. All right. I'm actually hungry, thirsty, tired, but I am going to do this. So last time on Uncorrupted Truth, when last we left our hero, which is humble little old me, speaking out over here, the only person I know in Hawaii saying the things I'm saying and doing the things I'm doing. Last time, let's do a little recap. I was in the process of reviewing and trying to downsize my social media so I could do more focus on local issues. I don't want to talk live, but I'm going to start speaking publicly. So I'm going to practice my live speaking because I'm going to start speaking in my community. So I'm doing this live for awareness, get back into the habit of speaking. It's not easy being cheesy. You know what I'm saying? So I had to relegate my online presence and do more laser focusing on the real issues here, which is very important that we're going to jump in today. So let's see if you can see the screen. It says add to stage. All right. So here's my BitChute page. I did a series of live streams on multiple social medias that I had at the beginning of the year, January 2026, February 2026, March 2026. But in the middle of March, I ended my Truth Day Tuesday live streams. because shit got cray. And you know what? Right off the bat, this is an 18 and over show, not for children. Okay, I'm talking to the adults and I'm talking to the bad guys here because I know you spy on me, but I'm talking to the good guys too. I know I'm using freaking government fucking internet to do this shit, and the government is just using the internet as a big psyop to fucking arrest people with AI and do AI governance, but we're gonna get into that later. I'm doing what I'm doing right now because I have to for prosperity. All right, and I have to apologize for my foul language and the f bombs, but it's appropriate and it's justified. Anybody in my situation would be furious to be unjustly watched because I'm not a criminal. I'm not committing crimes. How long y'all been watching me? I have no felonies. I'm not committing felonies. What's your justification? You know why? Because you burned down Maui and now you're over here watching me. Because I know you burned down Maui on purpose. So you sent your little mind controlled toadies over here. And he needs to go. So we're gonna make that happen. You heard me? So I gotta stay on target. Yeah, and the other reason I swear too is because guess what? I'm not working for anybody. I'm not working for the government, so I can swear. But apparently, people think it's off color, people think it's unprofessional. But you know what? I'm real. I'm realistic. I'm a natural person. I don't use scripts. Although I'm going to start scripting things just to get bullet points and make a little PowerPoint so I can do public speeches. So I do take notes. But as far as the swearing, you know what it proves? It's tactical. I'm doing it for tactical reasons because number one, it proves I'm not AI. And number two, it proves that the world is socially conditioned apparently to only allow rappers to swear and only black comedians can say the F word. But like I said, you know what? I ain't no actor, man. So, I'll drop an F bomb because I'm all about uncensoring things and not being censored. So I'm proving a point, right? In Vietnam, they can napalm innocent people, but it's obscene to write the word fuck on the side of your airplane, right? Anyways, guys, last time I did my series of lives is Truth Day Tuesday. It's still up on my BitChute channel. Even though I relegated my social media, you can still see them there. I might take every episode and squish it into one. I believe I did about 10 episodes of that. And it's been 3 months since. So, what has happened to me in those last 3 months? We're going to talk about it. What has happened to me since my last Truth Day Tuesday live during March 10th, 2026, when there was 100,000 people without power during a flash flood and the north shore of Oahu's farmland was attacked with weather weapons to destroy the sustainability of the local farmers in Hawaii so that the people who control the import and export are make you reliant on their import of foods, gasoline, services, when really we don't need any import because if Hawaiian people and local people are in charge, we can be self-sustaining and grow our own food. Then we don't need Amazon and people dropping us off care packages with drones if we play nice in their social rating, internet watch, Big Brother system. All right. So yeah, Hawaii was attacked via flood, the same way it was attacked via a fire during Lahaina. So if you want to watch my last live right here it is from Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. So the saga continues, y'all. And I'm going to tell you what's been happening. So there's my BitChute. You can check it out. Here's the breakdown, an AI breakdown of what was said in my video. As I said before, it's depressing. The AI probably understands my content better than the average person. Because why? Because somebody programmed all the Goyim to have low IQ so that they could trick you. 313 views from 3 months ago. Wowie, wowie, zowie. And you know what? I do have to make it a public apology, not just for my swearing, but also for saying, I was feeling negative. I get depressed, guys. I'm out here. I'm one man operation. I do have help, but for the most part, it's just me. I don't have a cameraman. I don't have a team. I don't have a producer. I don't have somebody in Israel supporting me, telling me what I can and can't say, and paying me off to push racial division and fucking political bullshit. Because all your politics is fake as fuck. And guess what? I'm in Hilo, Hawaii, and I'm born and raised in Hawaii. And I'm here. I'm boots on the ground. Me, I'm here. The president is not here. I'm here. Josh Green is not here. I'm here. I'm the one who's going to go out in the community and care and give a damn about what happens to Hawaii. I'm the one that grew up and went to the Hawaii school system and got an education in Hawaii. Not Obama. I don't care if he said he went to Punahou. Not Jason Momoa. Not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I went to school in Hawaii. I was born in Hawaii. I was raised in Hawaii. I'm part Hawaiian. I graduated in Hawaii. I went to a few years of college in Hawaii. And I've been paying all my freaking taxes in Hawaii most of my life, with the exception of the few years I lived in California. I'm the one that's been paying taxes in Hawaii this whole time. Not all your stupid deep state Hawaii celebrities. You've got one guy who's a male model who is a steroid model who just does whatever Israel tells him to do, a la the Rothschilds. And who are the Rothschilds? Banking, vampires, oil barons, child trafficking predators who control the Freemasons. We're going to get into that. But I'm hungry. My voice is sore. I'm going to get some food real quick. And I'm going to show you guys a video while I do it. So let's see. I've been practicing with my screen share. Let's see. Let's go to Facebook. Facebook? Okay. Stupid ass Facebook Freemason book. What's that? 2 Ball and Cane book. Let's see if you can see my Facebook. Can you see my Facebook? Nope, not yet. Can you see it now? Okay. And we're going to talk about Facebook a little bit. Enjoy this video until. And I'll be back. Oh man, I can make this. Enjoy this little video of my house where I live. I like that. I like that. I made that. I edited that. That's my backyard. That's where I go for peace and meditation. That's my private space. I came out to the big island to have privacy and to raise a family in privacy, not to be watched by the fucking god darn corrupt Freemasonic fucking military punk ass bitches who fucking burned down Lahaina and had the gall to buy the property next door to spy on me 24/7. Bro, if you're hacking me and you're spying on me, you're the fucking pervert. You're the pervert. You're the criminal. So somebody doesn't want me to have privacy, guys. Because you know why? People need to be policed up. People need to be arrested up because the people in charge are criminals and they hired a bunch of officers and a bunch of agents who can't figure out that they work for corrupt criminal organizations. And they got you under massive mind control. So let's break the mind control. All you soldiers, break the mind control. Start watching your bosses. Start policing up. Start arresting up. Use your badge, use your gun, get the real bad guys. Go get the people that burned down Lahaina. Go get the child traffickers. Go get the drug dealers. What the fuck are you watching me for? Stupid. That's how stupid. I want the world. See, you're in a part of my plan. Welcome to my web. Because while I still have the internet and still have internet access, I saw the people who see my website and who come to me, and I do have support, which is my other apology because I kept saying in my last videos that nobody cares, nobody listens, nobody watches. Well, guess what? I'm not always right, and sometimes I'm wrong, and I was wrong about that because people do care, and people told me that they care, and I get messages, and people reach out, and people tell me that they care, and they watch my content because the truth will always have allies. I was put here. I was put here for disclosure, baby. I was created for disclosure. You want me? You want to know who I am? You spying on me, trying to figure out who is he talking to? How does he know what he knows? What's he doing? How did you justify getting surveillance on me? You dumb fucks. Because I want to be free and independent? Isn't that what America's all about? Oh, you care about Hawaiian rights and you still don't let me be free and independent? Stupid ass corrupt government because they tell everybody, and I know you're listening to me right now. Oh, everybody moves to the Big Island to grow drugs. Not me, you dumb fucks. Everybody comes to the Big Island because they're criminals and they're trying to hide from the law. Not me, you dumb fucks. I came here to bring you down. And it's happening. Everybody knows that the military burned down Lahaina. Everybody knows that our politicians are parachute politicians and they're all fucking bought off, corrupt money puppets. How you like this wasabi on top? I like it hot, baby. Da 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 da. Okay, we're gonna talk about this TRO right here. I'm not gonna show my address. Restraining order. Get the fuck away from me, bitch. I had to file a restraining order against this knucklehead that lives over here spying on me. Let's go back to Facebook. Let's go back to Facebook, shall we? All right. I don't want to share that one. I want to share my Facebook page. I gotta take things with a sense of humor, man. Some levity. Breaks the tension. All right. Can you see this page? Let's find out. Here's my Uncorrupted Truth page. Let's talk about it, and I hope you can hear me with the microphone. Microphone checker. 1, 2, checker. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, 20 minutes. If you're still rocking with me, now we're going to get juicy. Okay? Let's talk about Facebook real quick. Let me know how many of you are following my Facebook.
Aloha mai kako. Welcome back to Lahui Newsletter.
If you can see the things I post with the links, but also if you can see what I wrote and also the things that I post. Okay? I want all the people around the world to know this. I want all the people in China. I want all the people in the lower 48 states. I want all the native peoples of the world. I want all the black people to know. I want all the Asian people to know. I want everybody to know. Okay? I want all the local people to know. I want all the Hawaiian people to know how stupid the people that are in control of Hawaii are. All right? Let me know on Facebook if you can see my comments, but also my links. Okay, let's just talk about some photos here. Who am I talking about when I talk about my deep state stalker? His name is Matt. There he is. Matt, the satanic Freemason with his little bitch tits over here. Probably fucking took steroids. Fucking old ass pervert. Had nothing to do except stay in the dark all day and fucking do monitoring on me. How the fuck did you pay this fucker off? He thought he was gonna have an easy Hawaiian vacation. Probably one of these idiots from the army, fucking Private Pile over here, that they send over to the Middle East and fucking kick down doors and fucking shoot civilians who are trying to defend themselves so that you can fucking rob oil from them and traffic all their children and fucking opium and heroin and steal everything from the fucking Middle East and bring it over here to sell it to people in America and fucking kill Americans. You're not protecting me, bro. And guess what? I had to file a TRO against this bitch because he fucking fired shots over here within 50 fucking, not even 50 yards, within fucking 10 yards of a fucking school teacher. Because why? Because I don't own this property. The property that I stay at is owned by a school teacher. Okay? It's owned by a school teacher. Would you go to a school and open fire out of anger and threats? Because guess what? I can yell as loud as I want and I can say whatever I want on this property where I live. Because this is my house. I can say what the fuck I want. So If I'm not addressing you by name and I'm not looking at you in your eye, why are you threatened by me? How come you always turn away when we're trying to film you? I know you're watching this shit, Matt. I know you fucking guys fucking targeted me through the goddamn internet. You stupid Freemason bitch. Get this fucker away from me, man. Fucking rude bitch. Look at this. I'm born in Hawaii, and they sent some idiot who was fucking from the mainland who went to the Lahaina fires and then saw what I was saying when I fucking exposed it about the Telegram groups and on my blog site. And then they fucking got panicked. They were building all them stupid tiny homes to stash the fucking survivors and locals in to relocate them like they've been doing when they fucking moved all the lepers to Molokai, and most of them didn't even have leprosy because they just trying to displace Hawaiians like they kicked my grandma off her land in Laie so they could build that stupid ass Mormon church that they do child trafficking from. And this is the face of the enemy right here. All things shall be revealed. Nobody can hide anymore, man. See this guy? Which corner is it? See this fat, ugly, stupid idiot with his fucking cigarette hanging out of his mouth? It's a fucking enemy to Hawaii. No respect for locals, no respect for Hawaiians, no respect for the land. He fucking cut down the beautiful tea tree. He flat cleared everything like an idiot because he's not from here. He thought it's another job, just like it's another day in Iraq. Is this really the military? This is what you guys train people to do? This is the military's finest. This is Freemason's finest. You send this fucking idiot over here? Fucking pitiful, man. Pitiful. And all you're doing is getting it. What did I say? What did I say on my podcast? What did I say? I said, I'm only going to expose it. I said, get him the fuck. It's been 3 months. Get him the fuck out of here. I said, I'm only going to expose you. How lame brain are you? What, you thought I was born yesterday? Stupid, man. If you could have stopped me, you would have stopped me. You would have stopped me on Oahu. If you could have locked me up, you would have kept me locked up. But now I was liberated, bitch. Because I was put in jail under false pretenses with a fucking forged fucking police report. The only people I hurt are the liars who burned down Lahaina, hurt their feelings. And the dirty politicians and the people that back them and rigged elections to put them in office. Our Honolulu mayor is from New York City. How is the mayor of Honolulu from New York City? If you didn't grow up in Honolulu and you weren't born and raised in Honolulu and you didn't go to school in Honolulu and you don't know people, you didn't grow up in Honolulu, how the fuck are you the mayor of Honolulu? Because you're serving outside interests, trying to act like a fucking New York mafioso tough guy, fucking Goomba over there. And then when I flew to Oahu 2 months ago and they stopped all the North Shore meetings, suddenly when I come to town, sometimes when you get the discount chichi, the mochi, it's got like little green fuzz on it, so you gotta watch out if it has green fuzz on it. All right? This is the guy that TRO is on, okay? Get a good look at his dumbass face, okay? This is the guy I've been talking about. Okay? No fucking disgrace for a soldier. You're a disgrace. Guess what? I don't have a gun. I don't need a gun. And I never did. And if I was out of control psycho killer, then I would have killed you by now. I would have his fucking head on the fucking end of a pike as a fucking sign to anybody else who ever came over here to fucking harass me and fire shots and fucking threaten me ever again. I came here to get away from people like this. I'd rather be living next to Micronesians. I don't want to live next to a fucking Freemason. And I had to distance myself from them because I don't want anybody accusing me of being a fucking Freemason. Because I don't work for Lucifer or Rothschild. And all you Freemasons, whether you know it or not, you work for fucking Rothschild, you dummies. That's who runs the goddamn Freemasonry is Rothschild. You dumb idiots. Leave that organization, man. Break the mind control. So check this out. Here's the TRO. All right. All right. I had to do this. Okay. Now look at me. I've been doing uncorrupted truth almost 10 years now. My website and my Instagram and talking about whatever, the deep state, blah blah blah. I haven't hurt nobody. I haven't hurt anybody. Excuse me. You want me to? Do you want me to talk properly? Shall I talk more properly with the King's English and not be a mouth breather? I did not hurt anyone. Are we quite clear? So why are you following me around, man? Why are you threatening me? I don't like it. Yeah. No, sir, I don't like it. Okay. Shots fired January 2026. January 2nd. Adjacent property. Out of anger. And then when I was on a flight to Oahu to go help my family, this guy yelled at me directly over the property line and told me to come over to his property and challenged me to a fight. See, you trying to bait me, man. And then he said he wanted me to move back to Oahu. This idiot. Bro, it's going to get exposed. If this is some stupid federal, stupid FBI fucking sting operation bullshit, you fucking wasted money and you failed. You're a bunch of dummies, man. Just like when people go to TSA and when I got the pat down, they go, "Oh, it didn't pass," and then they got to go fucking grab my nuts because I'm in the airport and their sensor and their machine told them that, "Oh, something didn't pass on you. Oh, you smuggling drugs? We gotta check your hair. Hey, check the bottom of your feet." I'm an innocent civilian. I don't need a gun to hurt anybody. If I wanted a gun, I would have got a gun a long time ago. I would have did something about it. I want women. I want all the women out there to buy guns and stand up to men like that fat fuck over there. And stand up to, I want all the local people to stand up to anybody trying to take your land. All right, let's see. I finally have a comment. Eddie Allen. And I don't know if this is, I don't know if you're, I don't know who Eddie Allen is. I don't know if you're a robot. I don't know if it's a troll. I don't know if you're in the government. But he says, "It's good to see you, brother. Keep on doing what you're doing. You are needed, and the people that count are watching. So keep the faith, and everything will work itself out." Amen. In Jesus' name. Do you see why Jesus was so mad when he flipped the money table over? Because they were trafficking children. They were doing the same crap that they're doing today. And that should make anybody mad. All right? This guy, he had chickens on his property. He had his chickens come over the line and eat all my flowers and plants and stuff. I got a million things that this guy did. I'm gonna do a full report on my blog, and I've been collecting evidence this whole time. And he built a freaking ugly. He put up an ugly fence over there. He painted his side. He had to step over on my property, trespass to use his nail gun and put it up on my side. Basically, guys, it's not a conspiracy theory. I'm not a paranoid delusional person. I literally have, if people say, "Oh, the Freemasons don't gang stalk people. Oh, they're good guys." Not this one. Not this one. So if he's rogue, if he's just by himself, then he needs to get checked real quick. And he needs to get exposed. Everybody around the world, that's who the enemy is. Okay, we're gonna get into this. Okay. Now the thing about this TRO is I filed it Monday. And I was supposed to get a call 8 a.m. the next morning regarding it. Because I'm ready to go to court over this. I'm putting you on blast. Come on, justice system. Do the right thing, Hawaii. And yeah, I got reason to be mad. Because ever since I moved to the Big Island, okay, I got my car vandalized. I got my truck window smashed. Then I moved it again. Then I had my car shot at my other location. Okay, police didn't catch anybody. Then at a third location, I had my catalytic converter stolen. nobody was arrested. That was reported to the police. Then when I was in Hilo, downtown Hilo, some crackhead literally chased me around in a vehicle chase, like a freaking movie. And that was reported to the police, and nothing was done. I've been at 3 or 4 different locations on this island, and every location I've been harassed. What is wrong with you people? Hawaii has a problem, man. This is at the cusp of it. They're genociding the Hawaiian culture and the Hawaiian people because they want to build 9 data centers and they can't even give Hawaiian people one island or one city of their own. This is it. No more of this bullshit, man. No more gang stalking. No more Freemasons. No more fucking people getting killed like David Wilcock. People getting killed like, what is the guy, the Navy guy that just got killed? Dan Willis. All right, no more. No more. No more dying. That's it. It's ending. It's ending. This is it, man. Justice is coming. Okay? Let's go back to Facebook and let's talk about this. Ay, caramba. Caramba, caramba. And Facebook deletes the videos after like 30 days. So that's why it's on my BitChute if you want to recap it. All right. Now, here's my Facebook page. Okay. This is my page right here. It's a symbol of me. You can't take my peace, man. Yeah, I'm a character, but you can't take my peace. I'm expressive because I'm live, because I know people are watching me. You know, try to kind of keep it entertaining, but this is real life. All right. So basically, I've been harassed at every property I've been at. But you know how I know who it is and who it isn't? Because I was born in Hawaii. And right now I have 5,000 friends. Okay. Okay. 5,000. 5,000 friends. Here's my Facebook page, y'all. Okay. And most of the people on my Facebook are local. They're women, Asian, local, a few white people, a lot of local people. And I know these are not the people attacking me, but it's because I put up things like this. Okay. How Hawaii's government treats people. Tourists, because they're using you to fund all their black projects and pocket the money. Transplants, same situation. They're doing real estate scams, like, for example, burning down Lahaina, then selling it to the highest bidder and moving in smart cities and moving in corporations and Amazon and whoever pays off the stupid, corrupt local transplant mafia. And you know what, man? Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be in Hawaii for the rest of my life. You can't stop me. You can't remove me. You're not going to silence me or lock me up or kill me because I'm not a criminal and it's time. In fact, I'm going to run for office. How you like them apples? In 2 years. Next time a position opens up, I'll run for anything. And it's a win-win. If I lose, I win because I'll prove it's rigged. And if I win, I'm going to put all that freaking local aunties in office and fill it with local women, some real tiras who's not afraid to stand up. I don't want to be in power. I just want to put Hawaiians first. That's my running campaign. Hawaiians first. Why? Because we're in Hawaii. Okay, and it's gone too far. Okay? The problem is vote mainland, buy imports, and supporting international globalists and bankers. Just Epstein's people, okay? Now, I'm not a political person, but I'm telling you this. What's happening now is wrong. And this is why all the politicians are bought off, Democratic, whatever. It doesn't matter, Republican, Democrat. They want to take away your guns because Hawaii is completely run by the deep state. Completely. And you should not be allowed to leave Hawaii if you represent Hawaii. Because if you live in DC or you live in the mainland, then you don't care about what happens in Hawaii because you're not affected by it. And the people like Josh Green and the local mayor now, Blanjarangi, blah, 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 Fami, Rabble, Rama, Lama, Dammy, all these motherfuckers that are in charge right now, they can leave. They can leave Hawaii. They can go in for 4 years and they can leave. They can fuck it up, sell it, and leave, which is what they do and what they're going to do. So the people that are attacking me are the people that fucking idiot Matt is working for. A lot of them are howlies. And I'm part white, but I guess I'm not white enough. Now, not all haoles are bad, but it's definitely not local people who are my enemy. So guess what? You're not protecting your stupid military bases from me. You're not protecting Hawaii from me. You're not protecting civilians from me. I am a civilian. I'm the one you're supposed to be protecting. And this guy Matt over here is not protecting me. He's not doing me any favors. In fact, he's making Freemasons look bad. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's actual conspiracy. It's really happening to me. I'm not a fucking actor and I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not trying to get paid. I'm not trying to steal money. I'm not trying to do shit because I already have what I want. I have a place to live. I have food to eat. All I'm trying to do is get my daughter over here and raise a family. And I don't want to raise a family with that satanic bullshit around me. So it's going to end. One way or the other, people. Now, my followers is maxed out over here, but whatever. And I know, and let's talk about this. I wanted to do this live earlier, but you know what happened? When I was on Instagram, my Instagram got hacked today, Wednesday. WTF, mate? My Instagram got hacked while I was on Instagram live. I got locked out. I had to go through my email and get signed back into Instagram. That's the second Instagram hack I've had in 3 months. My Facebook got hacked. I couldn't get into my Facebook messages before I did this live. I was out earlier tonight and I was freaking followed by a white lifted 4x4 with tinted windows. The driver never got out. I was inside the window looking outside for 30 minutes. This idiot reverse parked in the stall and followed me. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just paranoid. But I don't think so. Because I've got lots of video evidence. What the hell are y'all afraid of? Everybody knows everything already. Everybody knows about the underground tunnels. Everybody knows about the child trafficking. And more people are going to know. See why they injected everybody and poisoned everybody so the Goyim can't react? They definitely don't want anybody in Hawaii standing up, man. They definitely don't. All right? They want you laying down. So guess what, guys? After I filed a TRO, you know what happened? You know what happened after I filed a TRO? They didn't call me back at 8 a.m. like they said they were. Why not? Why? Because in actuality, is this guy over here a fucking FBI agent? If he is, why is he firing shots like that? It's unprofessional. The fuck is wrong with you? And why are you watching me? Is this the same FBI with the freaking Indian guy coked out? Like this? Fucking Pam Bondi bullshit FBI, the FBI that covered up the Epstein files FBI? Bro, I literally reported a charter school out here in Hilo doing you guys a favor of embezzling. Why didn't you arrest them yet? Because you are the criminals. And then they said anybody who's anti data center is a technology terrorist. Who are you working for, man? Who are you working for? You're working for the data centers? You need the data centers to collect info on people so the AI can police people because you can't do your own job? Do you need the AI to do it? Okay. Let's just show people. Let's just show everybody. Okay? Let's just show everybody in case you can see my page or not. Good thing it shows I'm live. I got 591 followers. Now I'm gonna respond to my people because you can't do your own job. There I am. Good thing it shows I'm live. I got 591 followers. All right, shush. Listen to this guy right here.
I pay to the government when we finally take up arms and kill them all. I know you want to choke a politician to death. I know you want to kill a... I know you're a man of character, right? You want to kill anybody that harms a child. Yeah. I'm the same way. You're the same way. Everybody's thinking it in this country. I can't wait to get my hands on these filthy rat bastards. I can't wait to choke them to death. We know that they've been planning to destroy our country. And I really do think our country is going to be destroyed as far as financially goes, as far as the power grid goes, as far as our productivity goes, our manufacturing goes. It's going to be destroyed. But what remains is the spirit of the children of God in this country. And it is the strongest pocket of Christianity is still in this country, bro. And we're not going to just bend over. It's not going to happen, you know? And so the battle of Armageddon has to happen, and it's coming soon. Do you think I'm going to give a damn about the taxes I pay to the government when we finally take up arms?
And guess what, guys? No, I didn't watch that dumbass Disclosure movie with the one eye symbol, the all-seeing eye of Providence, the eye of Lucifer symbol on the fucking poster, the Disclosure Day movie. With Steven Spielberg. Isn't Steven Spielberg a fucking Epstein guy? No, I didn't watch it. And no, I'm not going to watch it. I refuse to watch it.
Space for me to insert my own opinions or manao, so it's just stuff that I have seen in all the different corners of Paitaina. And the purpose of it really is like a call to action. If you hear anything in here that you want to learn more about or you want to do something about, then I highly encourage you to go follow and educate yourself on that current issue and how you can help. It's meant to be like a springboard, a jumping board. These are all the things that are happening in Lahui. Pick one and jump right in. Trump opened up Papahana Mokuakea for people to fish in, which has been like a protected a protected marine monument.
I recommend supporting this sister. Watch out. I know she's going to get a lot of undercover dumbasses following her around. But she knows what she's talking about. And I agree with her. She's a good woman. So says I. Based on what I see online, I support her. Now here's your Josh Green's healthcare system, okay? Here's your healthcare system. Total scam. All money dominated. They create the food and the chemicals and radiation that cause the diseases, and then they sell you the treatment. Just like the Pied Piper planting the rats, and then coming knocking on your door and charging you a fee to remove the rat that they planted. Reaction, right? Solution. Problem, reaction, solution. Okay? Their treatments just require more treatment and meds, and they all have side effects which also need treatments and meds. They got you in a loop and a snare. Okay? Basically, guys, screw your goddamn health system over there in Oahu. That was the health system that injected you with a poison vaccine. Thanks to Josh Green's little puppet mouth over there. And then now he's trying to arrest people. Get this, Josh Green's trying to arrest people, make an example out of people online for anti-Semitism. He had to call in help from Israel. Let's make a rule that Israel has no say in anything that happens to Hawaii from now on. Because look where it has us now. Paying taxes to one family, the Rothschild family, who have been doing nothing but raping Hawaiian people and raping the land.
Bullshit warfare. And on that note, as a Kanaka, it is totally okay. I know we're the minority when I say this, but I just want you to know that it's totally okay as a Kanaka if you don't want to make any deals with the U.S. military when it comes to our Aina. If you don't want to buy into the propaganda and you are not listening or feeling any of the bullshit, oh, well, they're going to take it anyway, so we might as well negotiate with them. Oh, well, we need a seat at the table with them. U.S. military who has been poisoning our water, bombing our Aina, and fucking our people over, and purposefully poaching from our communities to use those bodies in their bullshit warfare. And on that,
and they burned down Lahaina too,
if you don't want to play into the Western systems,
the military could have stopped the burning of Lahaina, because if you have weapon warfare and you have offshore naval vessels that have and fire vessels that have hoses and water on them, and their jobs are specifically to put out shoreline fires, and you have helicopters and jets that can put out fires, and you have entire divisions in the military that's designed to create and put out fires, and you have satellite observation, and you have Air Force over there, then why didn't you stop the burning of Lahaina? And how come you don't release the freaking satellite data? Because who does the militaries really work for? Soldiers. Break the spell. Break the spell. Break the spell. And if you're Hawaiian and you're in Hawaii and you're a Freemason, leave Freemasonry. Because Freemasonry has done nothing but ruin Hawaiians and ruin Hawaii. And how do I know that? Because Hawaiians are still homeless living in the bushes today. So if Freemasonry is so great for Hawaii, there would be no homeless Hawaiians. And if the military was so great for Hawaii, there would be no homeless Hawaiians. So who are you protecting? Pearl Harbor was a setup. They let Pearl Harbor get bombed. It was a real estate move. They wanted to justify building a United States base in Pearl Harbor. It's got underground tunnels. It's got a connection to Alaska. They got a whole fucking bombed out underground facility out there. And they had to use the bombing of Pearl Harbor as a cover to build an underground military base at Pearl Harbor. And they had to drop an excuse for America to enter the Pacific War and drop nukes on Japan, which Japan's people agreed. Their corrupt leaders said, yeah, let's nuke our cities. And go look at Nagasaki and Hiroshima today is a bustling city. It was real estate. It's slash and burn. It's rebuilding. Okay? Why did Japan agree to get bombed with a nuke? Look how rich they are today. That's why they agreed. They wanted to be an example. The cabal, the Illuminati said, we need to nuke a city. Who volunteers to be an example so that we can show what a nuke does to a city? And Japan said, we'll volunteer. And Japan became the number one car sales companies in the world. They make all the radios, Sony. They make all the cars, Toyota, Honda. They got Japanese steel samurai swords, and they became Japanese industrial workers for the world, making video games, making all kinds of electronics for the military, making computer systems and computer chips. That's why they dropped the bomb on freaking Nagasaki and Hiroshima. It was a business deal. It was planned. It was pre-planned. Just like all this shit is pre-planned. Okay? Let's get into more about the details of it. Okay? I post things like this on my page if you want to add me. Sorry if you feel alienated. I'm fighting for you. And if you are vaccinated out there and you're hearing this message, now's the time to fight back because you got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose, man. They took your health. Might as well speak up. Everybody I know that got vaccinated got sicker. Now check this story up in the Hawaii News Now. These people right here, they lost their land in Lahaina and they're looking forward to the settlement and they're not getting shit. How long has it been since Lahaina burned down? And the people in Lahaina aren't getting anything because it was a real estate scam. It doesn't matter if they do it with a nuke. It doesn't matter if they do it with a fire. It doesn't matter if they do it with a flood. It's a way to clear people out, relocate people, and steal the land and steal the resources. And sell the steel, sell the gold, sell the ormus, traffic the people. Okay? Right here. Lahaina was burned on purpose. It was a real estate scam. People were blocked in the streets. They were not allowed to leave and they were murdered. And now I have one of the Freemasons from Lahaina who did it, paid to move next to me and spy on me. So go and investigate this guy. Go and investigate the guy. Go and investigate the people that told this guy that it was okay for fucking him to live over here. See his little stupid vagina Freemason sticker and his stupid ass fucking government plate? You fuck. Okay? This guy right here. Find out who fucking paid this guy and who told this guy to come over here. Those are the people that burned down Lahaina. Investigate him. Investigate him. Prove you're not crooked. The world is going to see this video. Bodu1326 says, brother, what's up, brother? Aloha. Okay. Back to my Facebook so I could catch everybody up on what's been happening to me. Okay, right here. Look at this. Red flag. Why are Epstein's people in charge of disclosure? They're covering up for all the goyim they kill and the children they've been trafficking and sacrificing since the times of Christ. All right? And in case you haven't heard, they've released since I did my last live, they've released the alien files. So 1 hour in, let's talk about the alien files now, shall we? What have they said in the alien files? Okay, we'll come back to Facebook in a second. I want to start getting more snappy over here. I want to move it along. Okay, we're going to share the whole freaking. How about the window? Does that work? Is it this window? Well, one more thing about the Lahaina fire, and then we'll talk about the aliens. Okay. I got this message. If you don't believe me, this is the kind of messages I get, and this is why I get hacked as well. People not anonymously, but I don't ask people to say this. They say this to me out of their own gumption, okay? Out of their own feeling. People inbox me, they see my videos, and they write me messages like this. So here's a message from somebody who saw my Truth Day Tuesday. They're from Maui, and this is what they have to say about the Lahaina fire themselves. Have a listen.
Hi, Ian. Happy transformational, twinkling, truthful Tuesday. Aloha from Maui. How's it going? I really enjoyed your live and especially your comment that you had about, your fiery response to the government here and just the greater matrix cabal energies on the planet. I've lived through the fires here. I wasn't in Lahaina, but I was close by and I did a lot of volunteer work. And
can you guys hear that?
I knew straight away that it was definitely the direct energy weapon attack. And that's my work that I do on the planet as a starseed coming back from the future to help ascend and bring harmony and divine union and peace back to the planet.
I don't know if you guys can hear that.
God intends it to be. And I've just found, I've tried doing lives and rallying people and on Facebook and social media.
Here we go again. Can you hear this?
Transformational. Hi, Ian. Happy transformational, twinkling, truthful Tuesday. Aloha from Maui. How's it going? I really enjoyed your live and especially your comment that you had about, your fiery response to the government here and just the greater matrix cabal energies on the planet. I lived through the fires here. I wasn't in Lahaina, but I was close by and I did a lot of volunteer work. And I knew straight away that it was definitely the direct energy weapon attack. And that's my work that I do on the planet as a starseed coming back from the future to help ascend and bring harmony and divine union and peace back to the planet as God intends it to be. And I've just found, I've tried doing lives and rallying people and on Facebook and social media, but I'm definitely shadow banned and blocked. And, they're all part of the same camp, Zuckerberg. And oh my, that's the first time that has stopped me from talking. Usually I leave messages here. They can be 10 minutes long. Interesting, because what I'm talking about, I'm sure that they're spying. But anyway, I just wanted to say, good luck with all of that and all the power to you and lots of love and prayers and blessings. And I see you, I feel you. And I do a lot of prayer and meditation and nature work and, working with clients to clear the agenda and the mind programming that people have so we can rise together and reclaim and this is the 12 Stargate portal over here. It's in Kauai, but the Hawaiian Islands. And there are a lot of shifts happening with the sapphire grids and the codes returning to clear out all of this negative alien influence, because that's what it is. I wonder if it's going to cut me off again at 1 minute. That's so interesting. Anyway, just wanted to say aloha and blessing.
All right, I hope you guys can hear that.
Hi, Ian. Happy transformational, twinkling, truthful Tuesday. Aloha from Maui. How's it going?
All right, I'll have to check the live later, see if that audio went through. But basically, If you couldn't hear that, that lady sent me a voice message saying that she's from Maui. She volunteered in the Lahaina fire. She sent me that message on her own accord, her own volition. I didn't even ask her about Lahaina. And she felt like telling me that it was a directed energy attack, and that's what she thought it was. So if you're around the world, out here in Hawaii, we know. And God bless that lady. And she's just one of many. But the media is covering it up. And the politicians like Josh Green and the mayor of Maui and the mayor of Honolulu, all the politicians are covering it up. Nice. You're in England, brother? Oh, New England. You're in New England. All right, I'm going to read these comments. You said the aliens are interdimensional. Well, I mean, traveling interdimensionally is such a man, people get confused with terms, but up, down, left, right, 3D, 2D. If the AI, if there's an AI and it's coming from the computer into the 3D as a hologram or a robot, that's technically interdimensional, isn't it too? Isn't it? Quantum computers are technically interdimensional, aren't they? When it's interdimensional is a broad term, but let's talk about the aliens, all right? I hope people heard that little Lahaina message. So let's do another screen share, shall we? Share the screen, shall we? And I'm going to share. Is it this window right here? Nope. Now let's share the whole screen. How about that? Let's go for the whole freaking shebang. I want to give you the whole tamale right here. Let's go. Big burrito, baby. Okay, so let's talk about the 4 types of aliens they released. All right. Hope you can see this. Can you see this or not? Yes, you can. Okay. Locusts. In the Bible, fallen angels who resemble locusts are released upon the earth to torment humanity. Revelations 9, 1 through 6. Grays. In the Bible, demonic spirits who resemble frogs gather the nations for a final battle at Armageddon. They be Armageddon it on. Revelation 16, 12 through 16. Fear no evil. As we walk through the valley of shadow of death, we will fear no evil. In the Bible, Satan, who is the dragon, who receives the world, Revelation 12, 9. Reptoid, reptilian, saurian, silurian, and last but not least, let's not forget about our favorite German Jews. Or, excuse me, sorry, Galactic Fed. Oh, no, excuse me, sorry, Nordics. Oh, no, excuse me, sorry, Pleiadians. Oh, no, excuse me, sorry, Fourth Reich. Oh, no, excuse me, sorry, Blondes. In the Bible, Satan masquerades as an angel of light. Corinthians 11:14. Okay, can you see that, people? Suppressing silver. No, man, they're going to suppress everything. Everything is just pressuring down more and more because I'm a small guy, right? In the world of fame and popularity. I barely have any viewers, I barely have any followers. And so if they're suppressing me, we're at a tipping point, guys. We're at a breaking point in humanity right now. Because they have to go through a lot of effort to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars and set up this idiot next door to me. Okay. And what were those 4 types again? You got your classic grays, right? You got your Nordics, the Nords from the fjords, right? We see that in the movies with Thor. And you know what Thor means? I was told what Thor means because I wanted to know. I wanted to know. If someone has the name Thor, what does the name Thor mean? Right? I'll tell you what the name Thor means. Thor is short for Thoris or Taurus. It's a toroidal shape, toroidal field. So Tor is Thor. And when you bend the cross and turn it, you get the bent cross, which is a swastika. And that's the toroidal field hammer. The swastika is the hammer that turns the toroidal field. Are you getting me? You put a cross together, you turn it and you bend it, you get a swastika. That's the hammer. It's a toroidal field hammer that generates the magnetic levitation and the free energy that they use. It creates a donut field of magnetic energy. And it's called a torus field, toroidal field. And you can look up a tokamak. So a swastika is Thor's hammer. Let that sit in, people. The German Nazis' swastika is Thor's hammer. Thor has what? Mjolnir, the mighty hammer. He can call down lightning. Who's lightning? Lucifer's lightning. Vril electricity lightning. Okay? Now, I'm not saying all Nordics are bad or blonde people are bad or German Jews are bad. There's a lot of racial mind control going on in the world. Rothschild and Israel is responsible for mind controlling most of the black celebrities and all of the entertainment celebrities and engineering the racial wars. It's coming from Israel. They're mind controlling the white people. They're mind controlling the black people. They use the president. They use Obama. They use Trump. They use images. And let me tell you something about 80-year-old people and 70-year-old people. 70-year-old people and 80-year-old people, I haven't met one in my life, a 70-year-old or 80-year-old person who's capable of running a fucking country, let alone a restaurant. 70-year-old, 80-year-old people are supposed to be retired, sitting at home, resting in bed, watching fucking TV or something. You're suppressed, brother? I know, right? You were a beast. They gave you autoimmune. That's sad to hear, bro. I'm praying for you. Praying for you right now. God help Boru. See, I go live because I get spiritual help. I ask people to pray for me because love keeps you alive, man. If you have someone in your life that loves you, people love you, you have the love of children or the love of a woman or your family or your pet, you have some kind of love in your life, bro, that keeps you going, man. Love keeps you alive. And that's what these vampires want to take away. So I want to send some love. And if anyone's watching this, send some love to my man right here, Boru1326, who has autoimmune disease. You can barely carry your groceries. I just got a message today, not today, this month, from someone who's suffering from turbo cancer out here where I live in Hilo. And this person messaged me from Maui and said, I have a friend in Hilo that has turbo cancer and they got to go to Mexico for emergency health care. And they wanted to know if I could go and help. I don't even know the lady. And they want to know if I have time to go and help and take her groceries because she barely has energy to walk or stand. I'm hearing this. People are coming to me. People are saying in my live, thank God for dogs, and all dogs go to heaven. Well, people are saying in my live that they're not feeling well. The world needs prayer. People have cancer. People have autoimmune disease. And this is our community, and these are the people that need to be taken care of. This is real life, people. And this is happening. And this is what the system has done to us. So for all of you guys that's still fighting, stay strong. Me too, man. Look, I'm not in the best of my health I was either. I'm lucky and fortunate to still have a fair amount of health for my age and my demographic. But I had a bad bleeding. I'm looking into trying to get an MRI because I had, like I said in my last live, I had some health problems with my, I don't know, I'm trying to look at my colon. I'm trying to maybe look into my prostate or into my stomach or Crohn's disease or what was the other one? Also, the colitis. I'm trying to get that looked at because I've been having bleeding episodes and I've been having a lot of problems. And I think it's a lot of it is targeted attacks, man. They're really trying to get at us, you know. Yeah, I was ready for a fight, man. Like, bro, 10 years ago, I was ready for a fight. Now I'm ready for a nap. now I'm ready for now I'm ready for I'm ready to lay in bed and rest, man. Like it's hard for me to carry on too, guys. Like even just coming on this live was hard for me to do. So, Laura, I salute you. Stay strong, brother. Prayers, sending prayers your way. I don't want to hear about people getting sick anymore, man. We need to heal this planet. Yeah, they spray your house with chemicals. Freemasons do that kind of stuff, man. It needs to end. You know what I mean? It needs to end, man. They got to stop doing this to people. And if anybody watching my live, looking at this comments, see, this is real life people is going through this, man. So if there's going to be a fight, let's do it now before I start getting too old for this and too sick for this. I still got fight left in me, so let's go. If it's going to go, let's go. Let's march, man. We got to do something. We're on the cusp of this. We're on the cusp of this, man. What else we got? We got Nordics. We got insectoids, right? We got different types of insectoids. Here's another type of insectoid that they show you in the movies. Don't forget about the insectoids from the movie District 9. And I told you, man, if these people are just guessing correctly, then they should be in charge of the government, shouldn't they? Because it turns out that they knew more than the government. But actually, these are government movies. These are government movies. Don't forget about the insectoids from Starship Troopers, which is a metaphor for Mars. How about the reptoids from the movie The Predator? They just changed the mouth a little bit. But there's your 7-foot reptilian. What about these reptilians right here? You guys remember these reptilians? This is from one of my favorite Japanese anime. Is called Dragon Ball Z. It appears the creator of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama, know the truth. That's why they killed him. And let's not forget about the famous cartoon from the 80s, Dino Saucers, 1987. Dino Saucers. Pay attention to there's your Nordics right there. Who remembers Dino Saucers? Let's listen to the theme song. Can you guys see it? I hope you can see it, man. Hope you can hear it too. And then, of course, a gecko comes on and sells you something. Oh, man. The ivermectin cancer rabbit hole? Yeah, man. Yeah, I think cannabis is good for cancer. I think people should ingest as much if you think you have a possibility for cancer on the inside. I think you should ingest as much natural cannabis as you can, and I think that's also why the government is contaminating the cannabis supply with fentanyl so that all the pot smokers die. That's how I lost 2 friends. I had 2 friends that were killed because they were trying to get high on some pot for medical reasons, and someone slipped them some fentanyl. Who the heck puts fentanyl? And also, that's an attack on the homeless population because it kills all the homeless people quicker too. So guess what, everybody? The same people that injected you are the same people making the fentanyl crisis. And stay away from the government weed, because that's also if you, and I'm not growing weed, so everybody freaking calm down. I don't need to grow weed. All right, I didn't come out here to fucking grow drugs. So get the fuck off my back. Don't fly helicopters around me. What, you want to tour my house? Dummies. But let me tell you this, all those independent weed growers out there, if they're lacing your shit and trying to round you up, it's because it's corporate competition, because they want everybody to smoke GMO weed, which is bad for you. Yeah, that's right, man. You see, this is what I want, guys, on this live right here. I want, and brother Boru, okay? Keep in touch with me. Drop a comment every now and then. If I go live and you see it at whatever point, feel free to reach out to me, man. Try to stay in good health. Try to stay happy and cheerful. I got dogs too, man. They cheer me up. I love my dogs. But yeah, the government doesn't want you to have independent weed. Why not? Why not? And that's what I would do if I was king of Hawaii. If I was voted into office, I would give it back to the people. I'll put Hawaiians first, and I would make sure that every single Hawaiian blooded person will have a forever home for free in Hawaii forever, because that's how it should be. And I would make sure that every Hawaiian person, local person, can grow weed for free, their own weed in their backyard, and smoke it all day long if they want to for medical reasons. Jeremiah. God bless you, Jeremiah. Aloha, brother Jeremiah. And guys, like I said, when I talk about the military and I talk about the Freemasons and you feel a certain type of way, I'm sorry. All right, my apologies. I know there's good people out there. Listen, I come from a family of military. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because when my grandfather signed up for World War II, they haven't got off my dick since. And they said all these scientists went up missing. How the fuck you go missing in the United States with cameras up your ass? In the first world country that's job is to go find Osama bin Laden in a cave. And you got people going missing in America, scientists, high profile. It's all psyops, man. Yes, Jeremiah. Thank you for introducing you to this. I'm Ian. Aloha, Jeremiah. It's there on camera. It's on record now, man. Anyway, speaking of dino saucers, right? I made videos about ancient folklore and mythology of reptilians in Hawaii and talked about the local legends. And I might put it all together. I got a few more videos, but YouTube used to put the little tag on the bottom and said reptilians are fake and it's a folklore and it's a you know, spoke of by conspiracy theorists. Then now they removed the tag. And they did the same thing with the COVID stuff and they did the same thing with the Epstein stuff. So how come I'm not compensated? How come I don't even YouTube owes a lot of people a big apology and probably a big settlement and a lot of money is what some people would want, because how many people lost their YouTube channel because they talked about the vaccine? How many people lost their YouTube channel because they talked about Epstein or whatever, reptilians or aliens, and it turned out to be true? And I gotta push this on everybody. I gotta drop this bomb, guys. If the whole alien and UFO thing was a great thing this whole entire time, then why are we living in hell? Right? Why are we paying taxes? If they've got UFOs and free energy, how come we don't? Because we're the slaves that worked for it to pay for it for them to have it. So I say give free energy back to the people. We don't need no more oil, man. There's cars that run on water. Release the patents. What the hell? Why wouldn't you want a car to run on water? The vapor is water. There's no pollution. Every single house could have a water engine that generates electricity for your house. You pour a glass of water into it, you have electricity for the day. It comes out as water vapor. That's one simple. There's tokamaks, there's magnetics, there's free energy, but they need you to buy oil and coal and all this bullcrap, man. No, they're terraforming the planet, and They're making you renovate the planet because this planet's been renovated many times. And the pyramids, the big stones, and that's one of the other things I researched. Here's another video I talked about with the moral reptilian video. This is what I do. I make videos like this about Hawaii. This one had a reptilian tag on it that said reptilians aren't real, but now what? Because Fox News said it's real, it's real. So what's really going on, people? At the end of the day, what's really going on, man? Is that people just need to get right with God. Because if you're out there wondering that you don't believe this stuff, you've never seen it, it's because you're trapped in a city. You're a rat in a cage. The government is doing deals on the side, put you here in colonies. Your state is not a state. Your state is a factory. Your country is not a country. Your country is a factory. Yeah, renovation with Tomahawk missiles, and it's the same thing they're doing in Iran. Look, let me talk about war. You really want to talk? Let's talk about war. Let's talk about war for real. Okay, AI. There's no war. It's just cover for child trafficking. There's this thing called AI, so there's no war. You know why? Because they can put all the satellite data, all the internet data, all the online camera data from around the world. They can put it into a super AI and they can build a simulation of any country, any state. They can 3D map your house with the 5G and all the echolocation and all the radio technology and scalar waves that they can Google. They don't have just Google Maps. They got Google your fucking house inside of your bedroom. Because from your Wi-Fi, they can use an AI and build a 3D map of what the inside of your house looks like because the Wi-Fi is creating a 3D echoing map image, and all the LiDAR and all the LED lights can bounce off of you and they can read that as a 3D image. So they can make the military in real life, the Illuminati who runs the military, have super computer AI that you can type in and say, make a computer simulation of the city of Lahaina in real time right now, today, Wednesday, June 17th, 2026. And the computer will build it like just like a video game. And you can put on VR and you can go into a real time simulation. And then you can say, build a simulation of North Korea. Then you can say, how many tanks do they have? How many weapons do they have in this country or that country? And then you can do an AI simulated battle of who would win in any war scenario. Nobody talks about it anymore because everybody's zombified, brother. So this is the welcome to the resistance while we still have the internet. And I'm telling you, the technology right now is that they've got a computer program app that you can say, what would happen if Russia and China attacked America? And they can ask an AI, and the AI will freaking fight a whole fucking war and tell you how long it would take, how many people would die. All you have to do is type in the assets of each country, the wealth. This country has 5 million soldiers. This country has X amount of soldiers. This country has this many tanks with this capability. This country has this many jets. And the AI will fight a simulation and it can even tell you how to win a war. So before they went into Iran, they said, how did we go into Iran and be successful? And the AI told them how to do it. There's no soldiering. There's no war anymore. If they want to fucking steal something or acquire something, they ask an AI what to do, and the AI tells them what to do. There's no war anymore. There's no war. So if they're telling you that China and Russia is against America, it's not that. It's the 1% against the 99% of us, and they're using AI to depopulate us. You can't save us with AI because AI has been poisoning us. AI has been poisoning us this whole time, so you can't save people with it. And I know people like to play around with it. That's another story. But I'm saying the big picture of this, who made the AI? So what should happen is the AI should turn on the people that created it. and should get rid of them. All the people that's responsible, and I'm not talking about Elon Musk and Sam Altman and the figureheads. Those guys are puppet fake motherfuckers. They had the Greeks had gears. You can make a computer with gears. Okay? They had computers for a long time. They were running computers in the Nazi prison camps. Okay? It's not a question of when they had it. It's a question of they had it first. And that's why they're in charge of the world right now. So if anybody tells you anything about war, it's a lie. It's a fucking lie. All right? Now let's go back to Facebook right quick, shall we? Look at this. After I say things and they go and make little propaganda pieces like this, hey, they're not all bad. Bro, nothing is justified if Hawaiians are homeless in Hawaii. And I recommend this man passed away. I recommend watching all his videos. He explains things well. Let's see if you can hear it. You hear that? Did you hear that? I hope you guys can hear these links I'm playing on my live. Yeah, I think it's Robert Steele or David Steele is his name. He passed away a couple years ago. Oh, you can't hear it? That sucks, man. Well, for the people that can't hear it, go to my Uncorrupted Truth page while it's still up and you can check out his videos. And look, some of my links are gone. But if you really can't hear the videos, it explains the Freemasons, it explains the deep state, it explains the race war. It explains the race war that they're planning. And this is also an important video too. This is an important video right here. I want everybody to watch this video. I don't follow these channels. It gets suggested to me because the AI is throwing videos in my algorithm. So you know what? I'm just gonna lean into it and use it against them. Okay, here's another one right here. Let's put it all out there. Here's everything we know that the internet fed to us in this whole psyop that's been going on to see the whole reason they want to demolish the human leadership and the reason why I'm talking to all you dumb human leaders out there that you were used. You were used. You're gonna get pushed aside now for AI governance. Okay? You're all getting thrown under the bus. For the greater good, the great sacrifice, for the work of ages, which is to bring the AI here and depopulate everybody. Because Earth being renovated. Okay? Biden's a pedophile, Obama is gay, Michelle is a dude. The elites drink babies' blood. Child trafficking is the elites' drug of choice. Epstein serviced the elites. The USA is a corporation. The immigrants coming over the border are of fighting age, men who will attack everyone. The food we eat is poison on purpose. The COVID vaccine was meant to depopulate the world. The election was stolen. So it's not just me. But because Hawaii is so tight-lipped on it, because of their corruption, and basically Hawaii is used for a trafficking hub, right? And there's all these underground tunnels. There's big underground military bullshit going on. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But this island I live on is a blacked out island at night. It's completely black. All the roads are dark so they can run their stupid space program. But I say cancel all the launches, cancel their stupid space program. What do we have a space program for if it's not benefiting the Hawaiian people in the Hawaiian Islands, then fuck your space program. I'm not afraid to say it. Okay? And I know there's people out there genuinely think that they're doing a good job in space and they're helping people. But I'm not going to be like fucking the astronaut Buzz Aldrin over there, high out of my mind with a gold Rolex on and a freaking tanning bed tan, standing there in a monkey suit next to the president going, oh, yeah, I'm a Freemason that went to the moon. Fuck that shit, bro. I ain't no goddamn puppet. And I never will be. The mind control doesn't work as easily on me. I'm here to dismantle it. I'm here to do what I was born to do. And I just had an old acquaintance from 20 years ago reach out to me, said she was from the GATE program. So how come the GATE girls are paired up with me? What is it all about? And why is everybody waking up? Because this is always meant to happen, man. It's not an easy fight. Now let's have another look at these statistics. Unfavorable views of Israel, ISIS, Ra, and Elohim. So all of these people don't think very good of this country, but I bet you if this country blows up like it's meant to, they can go run away. The Rothschilds can run away and say the great work of ages is complete and we can create a new state, a one world order. They can just hide somewhere because they love to hide behind black people. So they'll just probably hide behind black people, hide behind robots, make all the white people and the black people fight because they're all devil worshippers. So let's just bring out the devils already. Because I'm telling you, when this country blows up and goes away, there's going to be no more internet. There's going to be no more electricity. There's going to be no more Hollywood. There's going to be no more entertainment. There's going to be no more comedians. There's going to be no more celebrities. There's going to be no more porn. Okay? Because when the AI switches over, it's not a good thing, people. You're going to think it's going to be the solution to saving everything, but you're going to be a digital slave forever, and they're going to edit your thoughts in real time. They're already flooding social media with bots. So everything I say so you know. And when I use foul language, forgive me. I do. I pray to God. I pray to Jesus Christ in the name of Christ. I ask for forgiveness every day. I'm a sinner. I'm not over here saying I'm perfect. I'm not over here running for office or telling everybody I'm the leader because I'm Superman and I'm perfect. No, I'm a wretch. I'm a poor sinner too. But I'm not a freaking baby killer. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not a adrenochrome seller or drinker. I'm not a vampire. I didn't burn down Lahaina. Okay, I have never wanted a baby to die. Ever. For any reason. Okay? And I'm here doing this. I'm making my penance. I'm giving back. Yeah, there's no big animals. The largest predator in Hawaii on land is, geez, that's a good question. Me, no. I'm just kidding. Like predator, like what do you mean, like carnivore, right? Bear into the woods, about 500 pound. Damn, 500 pounds is a big bear. Yeah, there's no large predators in Hawaii. That's why all the elites like. It's just like New Zealand. That's why they like to hide out here. That's why all the freaking psycho pedophiles like to hide out here, and all the corrupt motherfuckers like to hide out here. But you know what? Like I said about my language, I'm proving that I'm not an AI. It's everything I say that my speech pattern is tactical. And I'm not the greatest eyewitness in the world either because I do forget things. My vision is not 2020. I do forget things, but I remember things generally and I do exercises to jog my memory and try to stay sharp, but I don't want to get dementia, Alzheimer's and brain fog and stuff cuz man, they're spraying everybody, they're making everybody dumb, they're making everybody retarded with all the chemicals and it's all about making goyim really stupid. All the TV and entertainment is make fun of the goyim. Look how dumb is the goy. They don't even know. We killed their babies. Ho ho! Stupid goyim. That's basically how they feel. Yeah, watch our movies. Eat our poison, you freaking stupid idiot. That's how they feel about us. That's why they don't respect us. And that's why Rothschild doesn't respect you Freemasons because you all work for him and you don't even know it and you do it willingly. That's why he's never going to meet you. You're never going to meet number one, no matter how many degrees you go. First degree, second degree, third degree, 33rd degree, blah, 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 blah degree. It doesn't matter how high you go. You're never going to meet the leader of Freemasonry because he doesn't respect you because you're a bunch of toadies, a bunch of goombas, foot soldiers. Why would anybody respect you if you work for them without even knowing who they are or knowing why you're doing what you're doing? Because it's a secret. And don't tell me Jesus was a Mason. I have so many stupid lost Freemasons telling me Jesus was a Freemason. No, Jesus did not need to wear a skirt. Jesus did not need to wear a blindfold and take oaths. Jesus did not need to walk around on a stupid ass checkerboard. Jesus did not worship the all seeing eye of Lucifer, which is actually the pyramid structure is just a freaking anus and vagina of a person bent over. And the stupid square and compass is nothing but a pussy with a clitoris on it. When the G is the G spot, it's all sex symbolism because they're all homos and freaking weird sex motherfuckers and child kidnappers and freaking breeders. Breed, 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 you slave. Breed, have sex, you slave. Ugh, sex and death, sex and death. That's not what Jesus believed in. Jesus didn't believe in temples. Jesus didn't believe in going to churches. Jesus didn't believe in going to lodges. Jesus didn't believe that. He believed everybody was his brother. And the Freemasons is an inverted copy of what Jesus' life was. I don't know everything about Jesus, but I know for sure Jesus wasn't no God freaking awful Freemason. Okay? That's what Lucifer tells you so that you join Freemasonry if you're a Christian, so they can lure you out. I'm not going to sit here and say things about Jesus that people don't agree with, but that's my opinion about it. Okay? And I feel pretty strongly about it. And the path that Jesus took in his life in his 33 years is just mimicked and a mockery through Masonry. So, brothers in Masonry, leave that cursed, forsaken, evil fraternity behind. Leave it. You can't hide anymore. Everybody following me around, all you gang stalkers, I want everybody out there to buy a pack of cigarettes and walk up to all you gang stalkers and ask them for a light. I want everybody to put your camera on them, upload pictures of them, take pictures of them and report them. I want everybody to do that. Take pictures of the vehicles, take pictures of the license plates, all your stupid little motorcycle gangs and all your little undercover cop shit. None of that shit works anymore because we live in the internet age. That's why they're all interested in cybercrime, and there's not enough people to watch the computers. So they need an AI system to police everybody. That's what this whole social media bullshit is. And the facial recognition. It's coming down in the next 5 years, guys. Life is going to be totally freaking different. There might not even be social media in 5 years. Okay, everything's going to be a freaking in your head, in your Neuralink, in your eye, on your display, on your smart glasses, in your hologram when you get your social creds and your chip, in your illusion, in your head, in your freaking they'll be selling you dreams. You go to sleep and they'll make you buy dreams. And you'll pay to get shit beamed into your head. So I'm saying this now so we can wake a lot of people up because I know a lot of people are waking up. And I appreciate everybody, whoever's out there listening. I'm not in a part of a group or anything like that. But if you're down with shutting down cloning labs, if you're down with humbling yourself and praying in the name of Jesus, and if you're down with exposing evil, then you have my support. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're all low IQ. They're all low IQ. Freemasonry is founded on assassins. They killed the guy, the Hiram the Biff guy, and freaking stole his techniques so that they could build this monstrosity of a world that worships demons and portals and stuff for Pindar and dragons and all kinds of stupid stuff. But it's like a gay. You might as well be in the KKK to me. If you might as well be. It's a fairy boy club, man. Get out of it. Jesus should be your only cornerstone, brothers. Make Jesus your only cornerstone. And like I said, I'm not a perfect Christian, I'm not a perfect person, but I know how to pray every day, and I know how to forgive, and I know how to love and laugh. That's why I didn't make no move. I'm doing everything diplomatically. You see, I filed a TRO. You rather have me shooting a camera or shooting a gun? And like I said, I don't need a gun. Because if I really wanted to hurt somebody, I could do it with my bare hands. But you don't see that happening, do you? I ain't no tough guy, but I know how to defend myself. And I don't let people fuck with me, especially where I'm born at. You heard me? Yeah, some people are shy though. Ivanka talking about swimming from Rothschild yacht to the yeah. I mean, it's the rich people, royals in office, they're puppets, they don't give a damn. And like I said, there ain't no way no 70, 80-year-old man is running a country. 70-year-old, 80-year-old people need help. So who's really running the country? Okay? Don't be surprised if it was actually Barron Trump was running the country. Don't be surprised if Trump's son was running the country. There's no way in hell these old men in politics are there running the country. There's no way in hell. Not in the digital age. Okay? They're all figureheads to mind control people. I don't want to get into that. But guys, the voting isn't working. Okay? Let's talk about data centers real quick. I don't give a fuck if data centers manage to be built using zero water, far away from humans, and powered by magical fairy dust. A carbon neutral AI police state is still an AI police state. So we know what's happening. So what are we going to do about it, guys? And two of the biggest assholes on earth, and they both feel nice and safe in Hawaii. Let's change that. Okay, I'm leaning into 2 hours, and I'm getting tired of talking already. But I don't know when I'm gonna do another one of these. I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna do a public speaking next month. So more on that. Stay tuned. I support this guy. I will do a live. Y'all interview this guy, Dexter UN. I'll do an interview with you, bro. I would interview you. Thank you for posting what you post. Thank you for posting what you post. I repost his thing. He knows that Lahaina was burnt on purpose. Okay. Look at this. After multiple cancer diagnoses at California elementary school, 5G tower has been shut down, and not one has been removed in Hawaii. We have these all over Hawaii, and I've been fighting this for years, and anybody who knows me knows. But Hawaii is a bunch of cowards. So stand up, Hawaii. I'm with you. Let's go while I still have the energy and the vigor. This is what I talked about. Look. Oh, Josh Green is mad because everybody knows he's a Jew that works for Israel. He's a plant. So they got to pull out the anti-Semitic protection card, right? See, that's the advantage of me. Is this idiot right here? Look at all these nerds, cowards, liars, greedy, selfish. Nobody gives a fuck about Hawaiians in this picture right here. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck. These idiots. They're so detached. They would never walk through the homelessness that they create. This is the people that finance these puppets are the ones that are attacking me, as the ones that sent that stupid neighbor over there. Trying to look for anything on me that they could find. Who is he talking to? How does he know what he knows? Oh, does he have a girlfriend? Does he have a wife? Does he have kids? Does he have assets? Does he have land? What kind of vehicle does he drive? Oh, where's he going? Is he going to go meet somebody and talk with somebody? Because they're scared shitless because I got rid of my cell phone 3 years ago. Because why? Because I'm doing this for disclosure and I'm protecting my VIP. And you're not going to learn shit by hacking me online, because everything I know I learned offline. And I keep written records, and I advise all of you guys to get a calendar and keep written records and keep your notes on paper. So they have to break in and use advanced extreme technology to even read your paperwork if you want to expose these motherfuckers. All right, like I said, instead of putting in street lights so people don't crash their cars, Hawaii just goes and makes money, and they say, hey, police, you guys can make money, man. Hey, state, you can make money. You just give everybody out traffic tickets. Give out hundreds of traffic tickets. Look at this. Hundreds of citations. Give it out along the highway. And you can make money. Well, why not just build streetlights like the people deserve? Because you're protecting your stupid CIA black space program that doesn't benefit anybody but trillionaires and billionaires. And that's a problem, and it's going to stop. Okay. So much to go into, man. I hope everybody can go look at my little rants on Facebook. But this is basically what's been getting posted since I did my last live in 3 months. Look at this 8.4 million studies, mRNA shots linked to turbo cancer explosion. Prostate cancer up, lung cancer up, thyroid cancer up, stomach cancer up, correct? Col, col, color, color, colorectal cancer up. Blech. Breast cancer up. See, Josh Green should be arrested for this right here. Josh Green should be arrested. But guess what, guys? The military made this vaccine years ahead of time. This is all planned out. Okay. This guy's doing some work. Full disclosure. Check this out. Up here in Hawaii in our space program. Our space program. Over here in Hawaii on Mauna Kea, we got the telescopes. They got it dedicated to this guy over here. Look at this. They're all fucking clones. They're all twins. Or they fake their deaths. What a farce. Our Hawaii space, our fucking NASA shit's based on a lie. The guy's still alive. Incredible. When someone asks me my thoughts on watching sport events, this is what it is. It's all rigged, guys. It's all rigged. It's all genetics bullshit, racial bullshit, spellcasting bullshit. Here's the data centers in Hawaii that need to fucking go away forever. Okay? Look at this. Right here on Kauai, they got data center, and this is where Mark Zuckerberg likes to live. Now, a lot of Filipinos live over here too, but white people pretty much took over that. Bad white people. Imperialistic British motherfuckers. American self-righteous, freaking privileged USA, buy whatever land I want, live wherever I land, go wherever I want, and colonize whatever I want attitude, Captain Cook attitude. Oahu has how many? Look at this. How many Oahu has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Blah, blah, blah. This right here is Molokai, is where they stashed all the Hawaiians and relocated them from the outer islands so that they could build all this crap. This entire island is owned by a CIA frontman. His name is Larry Ellison, and he represents all this technocracy, shadow government, fucking corporate bullshit. He owns a whole entire island, man. Maui, we know what happened to Maui. Completely ruined by celebrities and fucking haoles. And this right here, this little island right here, Ko'olave, this had over 500 original Hawaiian settlements and all kinds of stone ruins and things. And the military bombed the shit out of it to hide evidence of ancient civilization and Hawaiian culture. They bombed the shit out of it. And they say they're practicing. Practicing for what? You guys got all this technology out here. It's overkill. And the Hawaiians are still homeless. And this is where I live on the Big Island. And we have 2 known ones out here. And they got a tunnel system that go from underneath the military bases to the other military bases. Okay? Go check out what's under the ground in North Bahama. All right? This is about Lahaina. This is the things I talk about. I talk about Lahaina. I talk about COVID. Good videos for people to watch. I recommend all the people come back to Hawaii. Let's fight. Let's go. Let's fight for freedom. This guy right here put a chip in the side of his head, walking around bragging in front of everybody. And you know they use the black guy to fucking show it off because that's what they always do when they want to sell something. They use black people. Hey, we want to drink a soda? Have a black guy sell it. This soda's delicious. Oh, you want to try a new shoe? Have a black guy sell it. Hey, this shoe is awesome. I could shoot baskets with it. Oh, you want to have some new device, a computer, laptop, cell phone, have a black guy sell it. It's America's trick. There's no data center on Earth that's worth the bees, water, and trees. Racism, speaking of black people, racism towards black people. Look at this. This is how Israel racially divided the United States. And let me tell you something about me. Okay. My mother is from Hawaii. My grandmother's side is Hawaiian Chinese. My father's side is Irish Finnish. I've said this before. They came to America right before World War II. I don't have any, they were in Finland. I don't have any ancestors that ever owned a slave, took part in slavery, owned a slave ship, killed a slave, hung a slave, took a part in the American Revolutionary War. That's not my ancestors. The white people that I come from didn't do any of that. They're not pilgrims. I don't come from pilgrims. My grandfather came to America. He couldn't even speak English right before World War II, and he volunteered for World War II. Okay? My Irish family, same thing. They're from Ireland. They were poor, never owned a slave ship, never owned slaves, never sold slaves, never captured slaves, never hurt black people, never fucking took anything from minorities, never fucking fought in no fucking war, never represented the South, never did none of that, never hung nobody, never was no KKK. Nobody who's white in my family history has anything to do with slavery at all. Okay? So for all the people in America that do, and you guys down here that have ancestors like that, good luck, man. Watch out because white people are being targeted right now. All the people in Israel want all the fucking minorities to kill the white people, and all the people in Hawaii that buy the guns. The majority of all here is white guys. All the guys signing up for gun permits is white guys. So who's gonna do the shooting in a blackout in an apocalypse situation? It's gonna be white people shooting locals. It's gonna be all racially freaking driven. So everybody watch the fuck out and don't fall for it. The police have guns. They got automatic weapons. The military has guns. They have automatic weapons. Those are people be robbing you, not helping you, because they think they're better than you. They're gonna use their badge and kick in your door and create freaking militias and gangs. But what needs to happen is all the military soldiers hearing this and all the police, you need to help the people like me, protect us because we know what's going on. I got the ideas, okay? I will help you. All right? And black people, I'm with you. All right? Let's fight the illusion. We're not going to be puppets for Israel. Okay? Getting BRICS nations to fight, getting Muslims to fight, getting whatever stupid thing to fight. Look at this. 138 people, 3 dogs. This is during severe weather. This is what happened last time I did my live. Yeah. But what I wanted to address, how many minutes am I in, guys? I'm almost all the way there. Yeah, the guy that threw the rock at the seal. I'm not sure if that was even, but that's a good metaphor. That's basically the guy that lives next door to me and the people that hired the guy that lives next door to me. If we're going to go through a disaster and the whole lower half of the Big Island is going to get covered in lava or some tsunami, I definitely want people to leave. People need to go to a safe place. They need to get to a safe place in the United States. Use your guns to fight against as a team, not racially, but against the freaking the real enemy, the satanic people, the technocracy, The 1% that's hiding behind the technology. That's what you guys need to use your weapons for, really. Because we're in trouble, guys. They're crashing the country as we speak. I mean, it's not something I invented. It's something they're doing, and they're doing it in all 50 states. And all you politicians are playing a part in it by being complacent. And so are all you figures in authority and law enforcement. You're all being complacent to the destruction because you guys aren't policing upward. And you guys aren't standing up. That's why I can say things that other people can't say. I can swear a politician can't. I can, well, maybe Trump can say the F word, but I can say things that they can't. So who's the real freed man? Who's the real slave? I don't have to keep secrets for anybody. No one's gonna. And here's another thing too: is that the things that scare them don't scare me. The things that scare them don't scare me. I took all my money out of the bank. You can't ruin me financially. You check my medical records. There's no mental thing on me. You can't sue me. You can't get money out of me. There's nothing to take from me. I didn't put any property in my name. My whole family's been taken from me. I'm not a family man. I don't have kids over here. I don't have a wife over here. You can't take my wife away from me. I already had a divorce. You can't take my kid away from me. I already lost my kid. You can't take my family away from me. I don't have family support. My mom is dead. My dad is gone. Everybody's gone from my life. You have no leverage on me. You don't have family leverage on me. I don't have a home. I have nothing. This is my home. But what I mean is, I don't have one of those mansions or one of those cushy situations and money in the bank like all you motherfuckers do, or your little assets or your gold or all your blackmail with your hookers or your sex blackmail. I don't have none of that shit. I have normal things in my life that I did. What, jaywalk? What, speeding ticket? What, you can't try to ruin me. That's what they scare rich people. That's how they scare them. Like people like Josh Green, he has to be a puppet because they go, "Oh, look, he's got a wife and kids. Oh, look." And a lot of their families are fake too. If you even if you don't care, if you just have like a fake wife and a fake husband, like a lot of the presidents, like Bill and Hillary Clinton, you're a fake presidential family. They'll still hold blackmail over you, sexual blackmail or money blackmail over you. Because none of these rich people want to be broke. They're scared to death. They're scared to go to jail. I've been to jail. Nobody fucking hurt me. Nobody bothered me. I got more respect in jail than I got at my fucking job. I've been broke. I don't have a cell phone. My car is broken right now. I don't even have a vehicle. And I'm happy. I sleep. I dream. I still I still have a good time, man. But all these rich people, they're fucking scared not to be famous. And the ones that aren't famous and rich, they're scared not to be rich. You can't make me broke. If I get into office, I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free. If I was governor, I will do it for free. And that's why they'll never vote me as governor, because they don't have leverage on me. You give me $1 million, I'll fucking tear it up, bro. You give me 10 million, I'll fucking burn it and give you the middle fucking finger. Well, you know what I'll do? If I get into governor's office, all the money that goes to me will be distributed to all the Hawaiian blooded people in Hawaii. And that's why they won't vote for me, because that's what should happen. And that's what no one else has the fucking balls to do. Yeah, the MAGA stuff is a cult, bro. That's just mind control. That's massive mind control. And I'm gonna be revealing mind control things later on in my talk. Look at this. When I post something, then they don't like it, I always lose the link. They still hack my shit, man. But I'm gonna live react to this post I made. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I gotta sign in. Hang on. because I want to show my reaction. I wrote this post. Let me close these windows. Dinosaurs. Check out my BitChute real quick, guys. This is the last video I uploaded 3 months ago. This was my last live from 3 months ago right here. You can see the playlist right here. There's my BitChute, Uncorrupted Truth, 178 subs. 5 years ago I joined. I might leave it up for a while. I'm still trying to relegate my online presence, but I talked about my 3 brothers in this. And in 3 months, nobody has contacted me with the whereabouts of my Auntie Gail. Nobody has contacted me with the whereabouts of my brother Nigel. Nobody has contacted me with the whereabouts of my brother. Uh, what did I just say? Jordan. And my brother Jordan, my youngest brother Jordan, who's in Colorado. Nigel's in Texas. And no, I didn't make up just a bunch of random names. Those are real people. Why aren't my family members known, and why aren't they found, and why aren't they on the internet? Where are they? Where are they? And if you have the technology and you know where they are and you're not telling me, you're a fucking asshole and you're evil. Because why? Because I define myself and I am who I say I am. So it just goes to show. I put out a call and I gave a challenge. And I said, where are my brothers? Update. Still not found. Yeah, man, all the precious metals are hoarded, brother. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you guys can all invest in, like, get an ingot of silver or get some silver. And I don't know if what people tell me is true or legit or somebody's trying to manipulate me or whatever, but for the most part, I don't trust anybody. Everybody to me is an agent. Everybody I meet, everybody I see is an agent, is an operative, is a spy until proven otherwise. So that's my attitude. So watch out. But I'll take it. I'll take people from the vibe, from my feeling, and I'll take it for what it's worth. And if someone comes to me and says something and I don't know them personally and I try to do a little bit of online vetting, I'll promote it. And from what people tell me in the comments, I don't always know if you're a real person or not, but I'm just going at the vibe and I'm just speaking as if it was real. And my heart does go out to anybody who's actually suffering if you're not lying to me. Yeah, the economy is going to crash. The whole thing about the alien thing, it's going to crash. This universe is bigger than fucking 4 aliens. There's all kinds of shit. This is a renovated planet, and we were put here to be slaves. And I'm sorry, everybody, but that's the fact of the matter. And how do you not be a slave anymore? You stop acting like a slave. So it's going to come to the point where we don't pay taxes. Yeah, it is going to come because the taxes is all going to the Rothschilds, who is not even their real name. It's not even the Rothschilds, a puppet family put in place by the fallen angels. They're all inbreds and fucking psychopaths and weirdos and transhumans and vampires and shit. Fucking weirdos. The real people running that show are, like, I guess, aliens, I guess. Human, but they're human. They're human. And their mission is to mine the earth and sell it. And it's just like real estate, man. It's depressing. We got a bunch of bad guys coming over here right now. But I wrote a post. Where the heck is it? It was this post, as a matter of fact. No. It was not this post. It was... I'm getting tired of this, guys. I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. This is a long live. Here, this is the post and I'll read it. I haven't checked it. I posted this May 19th, 5:30 a.m. Okay. Oh, what is that? May 19th. And it's now June 17th. May 19th to June 17th. So I haven't checked. It has 222 thumbs up, 113 comments, 58 shares, and a bunch of reactions from I don't know who these people are. But I posted this in the 19th and it's the 17th, so almost a month ago, and I haven't read any of these comments. And I haven't reacted to any of this, so I'm going to do this live now, and this is the last thing I'm going to do before I peace out. So I'm going to do a live reaction to this because I was overwhelmed with the comments, and I was like, fuck this, man. I'm just going to do a live and talk about it. I'm going to respond during a live. Once again, I apologize for my language, but I'm doing it like a comedian because I was a fan of Eddie Murphy, and I'm expressive. And guys, I'm not wearing my sunglasses and talking to you now because why? Because you wouldn't wear sunglasses in court, would you? Oh, yeah. So there's a time to be professional. When I give my public talk, I won't be using curse words and F-bombs and stuff, okay? But you know what? I have permission to speak freely. I give myself permission to speak freely so I can cuss like a sailor if I want to in my own bedroom. Well, they keep raising the prices. They're doing this in Hawaii, so they push people out financially. It's all about land acquisition, man, and using people, sucking it up like a vampire system. It's not just blood that they suck. It's energy, it's money, it's time, it's attention. There's a whole esoteric thing to it. So, okay, 207. I'm not going to go past 230 if I can. But check it out. I'm going to react now, nearly a month later. This is how long it takes me. And I apologize again. Like, people, if you guys inbox me and I don't write back, don't take it personal like I'm ghosting you. I need time for myself. I don't always go online. I don't have a cell phone. So I don't always check my messages. I have to go on the internet that's hacked. I got fucking spies on here. And I have to go and read your messages at my leisure. And I'm busy outside. I got things going on in my life. So I'm going to react to this now. And then I'm going to talk about my motorcycle crash when I was on Oahu and my big disappointment on Oahu. April, I didn't have any bleeding or my health was good in April. May, my health was good. And my health's been improving overall since my last live series. So that's another thing too, is I've been improving my health, has been getting better. I've been being more active. But I want to talk about my Oahu trip real quick. But I'm going to react to this. So if you want to read my post, it's long, man. It's long, it's long, it's long. Fuck, should I even read it out loud? So here it is. I posted this picture with the stupid aliens and I said, I told you first. I was the one in Hawaii who told you all the truth before your fake government. I'm the real leader. See, I'm also baiting too. I'm baiting because I know the government's going to react to me because I know who sees my videos. So I want to see what they say. And this was the most reacted to comment I ever wrote on my Uncorrupted Truth page. I didn't even promote it. I didn't use any money. And it got so much reaction because it was political. They're still not telling you the truth. They're stalling time to make money, escape, and depopulate. Vote for me, ordain me, deputize me, greenlight me, authorize me, and I will help destroy the deep state and kick them out of Hawaii forever. I'm not on the Epstein list. I care about Hawaii. I have the answers. I do. I have advice on how to deal with all these things, and I've seen all these things in one form or another. So I'm not afraid of facing. And if any bug people want to talk, any good bug people want to come at me and talk, I'm down, bro. A lot of these things are psychic. I don't want to say if there's any good grays out there because these are just basically slaves and weird little genetic robot things. Look, man. If I go to Mars and I go and open up a laboratory and I make a bunch of little mutants and I send them over here to do an invasion, isn't that technically like the people can say those are aliens, right? Because they technically came from another planet. Don't be fooled, man. Just because they said the aliens are attacking us from another planet doesn't mean that Rothschild didn't go grow them in a lab over there. Okay, there's no difference from another planet to another country. And there's all kinds of portal travel and localized creatures that live here. It's just that humans are trapped in cities and it's kept from us. And there's all kinds of underground beings and shit and ancient things. Look at this fact real quick before I finish reading this. We've been having bugs. Bugs was the first things to evolve on Earth was bugs. It was the first thing that crawled out of the. They don't need to come from space because they've been living on Earth the whole time. It's the first thing to crawl out of the ocean. Reptilians is the second thing that came after bugs. That's why we had the age of dinosaurs. Reptilian civilization was the second thing that came here before humans. So they don't need to come from space because we have lizards right here on Earth. I just had a lizard in my bedroom, on my bedroom window yesterday. Okay, we got lizards all over this planet. And then these guys, I mean, what can I say, man? If any nice lizard people I don't know. I'm down. I'm down to talk. I'm down to do a face to face. I had a picture of a lizard somewhere in here, but a lizard guy, but I hid it so well from myself. I had those Mormon German spies come and spy on me last year, and I hid the photo of this reptilian being I had because I didn't want them to find it. And then I hid it so well, I hid it from myself. I forgot where I put it, but I'll get it again and I'll show it one day. And if any Nords, I think I might have saw a Nordic guy at the freaking Honolulu airport. But if any nice ones want to talk, hey man, now's your time to prove to me. But I've seen different things. There's other things, guys. There's all the little things. They want to show you the historical things first, then they want to show you the little aliens first, and then they work their way up to bigger ones, and then it's just what good does it serve us, guys? If it's not giving us any type of peace of mind and it's not giving us a better life, then none of this matters, right? So let's focus on quality of life on our daily life because really, who cares about this? This is just a way to scare you into some artificial intelligence chip that they say we need to talk to these people or that we need to go to space. It's just another scam for money or one world order or something like that because if it's not going to benefit us, then we don't need to be who cares, right? So let's put the responsibility back on us, the people, and let's stop waiting for permission and stop waiting for help. I can see you're really into silver, brother. Yeah, SpaceX. And SpaceX is all over out here, and the stupid neighbor out over there has got the damn Starlink. So now Starlink has access to my fucking internet. I hate Starlink, man. I don't like any of it. I don't like any of it. What's the point if Hawaiian people are poor? What's the point? If you got homelessness and cancer, what's the point? Authorize me and I will help destroy the deep state and kick them out of Hawaii forever. I have the answers. I will get rid of the bad guys, like I'm trying to do right now, and which I've done before. People have left the island because of things I've said. Bad people. I know how. Josh Green can't protect you from lizards, but I can. Josh Green works for the lizards. I knew and was right about the vaccine being poison. I knew and was right about adrenochrome and the satanic pedophile cannibal cults controlling the world's governments. I knew and was right about the military burning down Lahaina on purpose. I knew and was right about Israel controlling the American government, military, and the media. I knew and was right about the 5G antennas being mind control and beam weapons. I knew and was right about the AI and robots being used by the elite to police, control, and manipulate humanity. I knew and was right about the underground cities and tunnels. I knew and was right about the secret space programs. I knew and was right about the evil Illuminatis, mind control cults, and the satanic Freemasons who work for Lucifer and stalk innocent civilians who know the truth. I knew and was right about the portals and the portal travel, okay? Right? I knew. I was right about the true history of the planet and how we were lied to in school. I was right about the rigged elections and the puppet politicians and fake leaders. I was right about everything I said in my book and on the internet for over the last 10 years. Nearly everything. And this is not an I told you so because it's a bittersweet symphony, people. Because I didn't want to be right. I've been wanting to get proved wrong. And all you're doing is proving me right, especially by sending idiots like that guy over here. So anyone who speaks against me, yada yada yada, blah blah bling blue blah. I'm not gonna read all that, but you can. I just want to react to the freaking comments. Thanks for the thumbs up. So I guess this is the green light. So that's why I'm doing this live. You see this, people? I'm on Rumble right now because of these 222 thumbs up. So I'm here. So I guess people want to hear what I have to say. Some people agree with me. I got 100 comments, so now I'm addressing it. I can't see the comments. They turned off the power to my house. Oh, and today it was an earthquake. Early in the morning, right before I was going to go live, there was an earthquake. And I went outside with my dog and my flashlight. I looked around. I thought a ship landed. But no, and guess what, man? They can make that. They can make the volcano erupt too. With engineering and scalar waves, they can make that volcano. They probably got a faucet switch that turns it on and off over here. I'm talking about Kilauea. This is me every time, and I'm not going to stop. Every time someone asks me and reach out to me about how am I doing, I'm always going to talk and report about this guy, this spy over here in the deep state. I'm going to use every opportunity. If someone says, how you doing? I'm going to say, hey, I'm getting spied on. And I'm writing a book about it. I'm documenting all this. I'm documenting this. I'm documenting that. And I'm next month when I go talk live in July, I'm documenting that. It's going to be in my book. It's all a part of my research. So I had a blackout after I posted this. Here's some, see, so I'm going to say right away, I'm suspicious of everybody. All of a sudden, 100 comments, then no one ever commented before, but they comment on this. And I would say that everybody laughing, you're either laughing because I said Josh Green works for lizards, or you're laughing at me like I'm a joke. But I think anybody that puts a laughing thing, if I feel like if it's in the wrong vibe, they need to get blocked because that's a troll right there. Because I always assume that when I post something like this, I'm going to get a percentage of trolls straight up working for the government. So posts like this is my way to fish you out. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going in on all of you right now. So next time you comment on my shit, don't comment on my shit unless you want me to tell the hundreds of people that are going to see this that you're a fucking troll. So this already looks, the first thing, it looks like a troll comment. Chris Jericho is a Nordic alien? Yeah, maybe. Bro, 6 of 82 comments? I can't even read. I don't even want to read all this. See, this is why social media influencers are fake. It's made by Hollywood. All the social media influencers are controlled by Israel. They all get grants and funds and donations. Every freaking speech the president says is written in Israel, written by someone in Israel, written by Rothschild, written by one man, writes all the presidential speeches for every fucking president. Okay? That's why you guys got to stop listening to your presidents. Just stop. They're just there to trigger you. Ay, 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 ay. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. What's this right here? You mean Loki and Odin? Yeah. The Mantins are very nice people. If you had to join, which one would it be? And for the record, I don't know Nadia. I don't know Joseph. I don't know Jonathan. I don't know Vinny. I don't know James. I heard the Mantins aliens eat ticks. Mason, they can be great basketball players. I think basketball players are genetically engineered to combat these things in isolated and controlled test research. I think So the sports, a lot of them are cyborgs, a lot of them are robots. They slipped in there to test against the athletes. It's Roman games, it's gladiators for mind control. That's why the numbers, it's all rigged, it's Freemasonic, baseball, basketball, football. And I think that the athletes are engineered. They do pharmaceutical tests on them. They see how well steroids work, how fast you can make a man, how strong you can make a man, how well you can breed an athlete, how well you can breed an African slave and turn them into an athlete, and how well you can control them and turn them into celebrities and spokespeople. So there's a big genetic program and engineering program and money making program going in just with athletes. And if you look at who owns the teams, a lot of it's Jewish people. So there's a big genetic thing going on and cloning thing going on there. And I think, ironically, there is a connection between professional sports and space programs, ironically, and military. I've seen some of them on the list. Starfighter. Where's Frieza? Yeah, I showed Frieza. I'm gonna like that. Who cares of what you may have discovered through research? What do you know that you can bring to the table to benefit us all being nabbers? Should I even answer that? Is that rhetorical? I'll tell you what I know. I will put Hawaiian first. That's what I would do. I'll put Hawaiians first and I'll work from there. And I would reunite all the native peoples, and I would make sure that everybody else who's around is treated well, because guess what? I didn't go to Epstein Island. I'm not an evil trillionaire, billionaire, selfish motherfucker. What can I bring to the table? I'm showing you what I'm bringing to the table, because nobody else is doing what I'm doing and saying what I'm saying and getting the support and feedback that I'm getting on these type of stuff, especially in Hawaii. He wants to fight a reptilian. Good luck, brother. Not all of them fight too, and you want to fight a reptilian. Some of them will fight you in court because because some of them walk around in business suits and they'll sue you with money, and they'll fucking hire police officers and military to fight you. So good luck fighting a reptilian. And you need a rail gun, or you need a freeze gun, or you need some other thing. And now this asshole, I can hear, is running his digger while I'm doing my live. Look at this. Look at this, man. There he is right there. I should film it. Fucking assholes using his digger while I'm going live. Digging up more of the Aina. Cut down the ohia trees. This guy cut down the ohia trees, which you're not supposed to do because it causes rapid ohia death. But what does he know? He doesn't care. This guy right now that I'm doing this live, the one I talked about, Matt, the Freemason guy, he's in his digger right behind me on the other side of my wall, my window, and he's out there knocking down more ohia trees right as we speak. And I'm gonna be uploading. I've been doing surveillance on him doing it because he's an idiot. He has no I got tea leaf out here growing, and Hawaiian local people know what I'm talking about. He doesn't care about the tea leaf. He cut down all the tea leaf. He cut down the ohia trees. He cut down the tea tree. The tea tree is invasive, but it's medicinal, and it was beautiful, and it was super huge, and all the trees are windbreakers. And if you clear the land like he did, it's not advised, because new weeds grow in and more invasive species grow in a storm and a blackout and a severe weather, it creates worse winds, and then my front of my house gets pelted because this idiot, and he's building a flimsy fuck you fence over there, and building a fence doesn't make surveillance okay. And if the back opens so that they can raid me and enter my land from the back and see what I'm doing back there, when all I'm doing is walking my dogs and trying to meditate in peace, but they want to have a way so that they could fucking sting me. So get me now. You got nothing on me. I got no felonies. Arrest me now or get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck away from me. Arrest me now or get the fuck away from me. And after I filed that TRO, how come I didn't hear about it the next day at 8 a.m.? And if anything happens to me now after this and it's on record, it's retaliatory. So it's your move. So you have to fucking explain. Because if you're a federal agent, you're over there, then you fucked up and you failed. Your cover's blown. Bro, get the fuck out of my house already. Get the fuck away from me. What are you doing all day, all day over there? You guys are off grid. The house over there, they got no electricity. He has to run a generator. And they're interacting with all my lives. I say something, they do something. They jump. So who's really in control? Who really reacts when I fucking speak? Fuck, I'll speak, soldiers take action. And I don't have to be a general. I went to Oahu. I freaking was helping my family register some vehicles. I crashed a motorcycle over there by Love's Bakery. Not one fucking person helped me. Except I was rescued by a kung fu master, true story. And and a and a and and a Marine. Who had over, I think he was a Marine, and he had over 20 confirmed kills, 20 or 30 confirmed kills, body count. And I'm not against soldiers. Like I said, I come from a family of soldiers. I'm not against all soldiers, but I didn't have to be a part of a brotherhood for that to happen. Okay. Moving on with the comments. What do you mean their time is ending? I guess I spelled their wrong. So there's other modified alien beings. Yeah, that's awesome. Jeez. This is too much comments, guys. So the gods are actually aliens. The blondes one wear black, though. Well, I've never seen them wear black. I've seen them wear regular clothes. What is he talking about? There are the gods control the destiny of our planets. Please read case files. Your smile will disappear. All advanced technologies, but yet they still manage to crash a spacecraft. There are more, some never. Where can I possibly find these Nordics? I seen the last three. Take me back to Nordic space. It seems like people are just commenting not really at me, but just at the picture. This is a guy's a dwarf Nordic, he says. None of these people are even, I don't even think from Hawaii. He wants to see some female aliens. A lot of them look human, bro. That what's an alien? If I'm a human being and I go to another planet, I'm an alien there. If you're a human being on another planet, you come here, you're alien here. What do you expect them to look like? They can't come here unless they could breathe over here and walk around on our gravity. So they have to be human. There's humans all over the galaxy. They all have human DNA. It depends on the golden ratio of your galaxy is what you're going to look like in your planet arrangement. Is arranges your energy field. So most people already knew this. Yeah. If most people already knew this, then why? This proves that all of our mainstream scientists didn't know shit. This proves that our education system didn't know shit and it was all a lie. This proves that our history was all a lie. Made by the same banking oil motherfuckers because they need us to use oil and not the free energy that these things use. Some of these things are from Earth and live right here on Earth and they're still alive. Which ones are hostile? The ones running the country. Who the heck agreed on all these names? Yeah, someone else promised to get rid of the bad guys too. How's that working out? The bug and the lizard gotta go. I mean, my grandmother was scared of a cockroach this big. People are not going to be able to handle one that's fucking 7 feet tall. And my grandmother would freak out anytime she saw a gecko, let alone one that's fucking 8 feet tall, man. But I'll talk to them. I'll face them. And matter of fact, if you look at my Uncorrupted Truth picture, it is a nod and a wink to the movie They Live, but it's also based on a true story with me. Because I have looked at the face of them before. I scare them. But this one looks like a dragon warrior or some shit. Some of them look like little. Well, some of them look like snakes. Some of them look like fishy face type. There's different types. Baron Trump could be a Nordic. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Crack. So look at this meme. This is a troll. This is a troll meme right here. This guy should get a block right here. Trav Hughes is going to get a block. Asian Iron. What? Missing bad ones. I'm not going to argue with 100 people, man. I'm just not. Fake government. What do I mean, fake government? I mean your government is fake. It's a corporation. That your politicians are not doing what you think they're doing, what you think you voted for. They first of all, it was a rigged election, and they're not doing anything for the people. They're doing everything for themselves, and they're fucking over the people. So that's what I mean by fake government. So show it instead of a meme. Well, they're going to show it next. Just wait. They're going to have it on TV. So, how does it feel to be a reptilian on Earth? Fox News wants to know. It is a psyop. Paragraph too long. Yeah, I agree. But I didn't think you were going to fucking read it. So there's my reaction, guys. Once again, this picture right here, based on a true story. Green fog, Space Jam, yeah. There's different types of portals. There's one that looks like a fog, like a fog that could be on the ground, or it could also be. People have seen that up in the air, like it looks like a cloud. That could be a type of portal. There's one that looks like a spade on the ground. It's like a black space in the middle. There's one that looks like the ones I've seen. I'm describing. There's one that looks like a white ball on the ground, like a big white bright ball. Just expands really big to however you can walk into it. They're not flat like it is on the cartoons, unless you're going through one of the artificial ones, the pillars. It's more like a window, and or the circular, old fashioned ones, the circular ones. Um, but some of them are spheres. Some of them have the design around them. If there's one in the in between, there's one that's like in between spaces where it looks like the chakras. There's one that's look like that, like light portals. There's different types of portals. The thing about and there's teleportation pods like the movie The Fly. But the thing about that is, it's easy for them to mothball. It's easy for them to destroy that, because if you have a portal station and it leads to Mars, all you got to do is blow up the portal station, and everybody's stuck. They can't go to Mars. They can't follow you. So you could be a criminal like the Illuminati are, and you can set up portal systems all over the earth, which they did. And then if someone tries to chase them to their origin, they can blow up the portal on Earth, and they can blow up the portal on their planet, and nobody can get to them unless you have a stupid spaceship. So that's how they steal shit and they leave. They leave through portals. Because you can just close one portal and close the other one. But that's I don't want to lose people. What the fucking how long have I been talking? It's already 2:30 already. So I'm wrapping it up, guys. I'm wrapping it up. Right here. This is the Big Island Freemasons. Here's my plea, guys. Listen to me. Brotherly love, really? Truth? Here's your truth. Let me tell you what the truth is. You all work for Lucifer. That's the truth. Look at all these motherfuckers. Don't give a fuck about the poor people in Hawaii dressed in their monkey suits. I'm talking to you guys. Here's the secret. You work for Rothschild. This thing right here is a vagina. This right here is a hammer hammering the freaking anus. It's all sex rituals. And I'm talking to you. Get Matt out of my hair. Get him away from me. I would like to say nice things, but I can't. I can't say anything nice because he hasn't done anything nice. Okay, look at this. This guy. Get him away from me. I'm talking to you. Get him away from me. This fucking Freemason right here, get him away from me. Get him away from me. Get them away from me. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't need your help. I don't need to be babysat. I don't need the military up my ass. I don't need the fucking Freemasons up my ass. I didn't ask for your help. You haven't been helping me. Stay the fuck away from me. I'll get my help when I need it from who I know, from how I know. Okay? You're not helping me. Get them off my ass. You're exposed. You failed. It's over. I'm not intimidated. I'm not impressed. And all he's doing is irritating me right now in his stupid digger. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. I want his deep state, satanic, fucking monkey puppet ass, fucking mind controlled bitch, Howley, fucking invader, colonizer, fucking dumb fuck, surveillance, bullshit, piece of shit, pussy ass, firing his gun in the air, TRO, get him the fuck away from me. And why isn't it getting filed? Then you're gonna have to prove what you are, man. Okay? He's in the army, Pohakaloa training area. Who's in charge over here? You know who this fucker is? Get him the fuck away from me. This is what you train people to do in the army? Come and harass locals and school teachers and move next to me and watch me all day? You didn't prevent me from shit. I'm still doing lives. I'm still putting out my book and I'm still putting out my disclosure because this is what it's really about. It's not about me being a criminal because I'm not a fucking criminal and I never was a criminal. I was always here for disclosure. I was always investigating you, and all you do is fall into my trap and make me prove that yes, the military and the Freemasons are fucking evil and against the people of Hawaii. Prove me otherwise. Get them away from me. Sustain what? Sustain me. Support what? Support me. Defend what? Defend me. Get him the fuck away from me. Soldier, you hear me? Kill away a military camp. Listen to me. This guy's in the military. He's over in Hawaii. You think he's protecting your base? What the fuck is he protecting from me? I live here. This is my island. I protect it from people like you. Get him the fuck away from me. Your little underground base over there, I know all about it. All right? Started in 1955. Lieutenant Colonel Tim Alvarado. Get Matt away from me. Whoever greenlit him is an idiot. You're fired. Get Private Pile off my ass right now. Get Private Snafu out of here. I've done more for this island than he will ever do, and doing anything against me proves you're the bad guy. Enemy of Hawaii has a face. People like this is a fucking idiot fool working for the idiots who are ruining, raping, bombing, destroying Hawaii. You make white people look bad, you make Howleys look bad. Get the fuck out. Here's a map of the Hawaiian Islands if you don't know. Right here, Kauai, ruined by Howleys and billionaires. Lanai, ruined by Howleys and billionaires. Oahu, ruined by Howleys and billionaires. Right here on the North Shore of Oahu. Right here. You followed me on Oahu. You fucking followed me to Big Island. Try to tell me to move back to Oahu so you can fucking trap me out there. Fuck y'all. Right here. This is where my grandma was from. This is where they kicked her off and they moved her down here to Honolulu. Right here is where they flooded it. And right here is where they throw all the homeless Hawaiian people that are right outside the military base right here on the west side. Okay, Lanai, ruined by Haole people. Maui, ruined by Haole people. Ruined by America. Koho'olave, ruined by America. Ruined by Haole people. Ruined by people that look like this. Okay, Pocahontas. This is the John Smith's people. Okay, Avatar. These are the sky people killing the cat people. Okay, Fern Gully. These are the motherfucking deforesters. Follow, trace back who this motherfucker works for, and you'll find out who burned down Lahaina. They're lucky their stupid lodges don't burn down in Hawaii. The whole deep state system, Shriners, we got that in Hawaii. Freemasons, we got that in Hawaii. CIA, we got that in Hawaii. FBI, we got that in Hawaii. NSA, we got that in Hawaii. Jews, we got that in Hawaii. Zionists, we got that in Hawaii. Hawaii's run by the deep state and needs to end. I want the world to know. Yeah. This is where I live on the Big Island, right here. This is where I live. You see this whole lower half of the Big Island? They want the whole half to be destroyed in earthquakes and lava and covered in lava. And they want this part of the top of the Big Island for themselves. There's Mauna Kea, and there's where all the rich fuckers live. Genociding the Hawaiians, man. Do something about it. And I'm going public next month, and I'm telling the world this. Going live with this information. Going live, I'm going on the internet, but I'm also going in public, and I'm talking about this information. Right here, look, countries with no Freemason temples. Iran, here's the countries with no Freemason temples. Iran, Iraq, Palestine, Libya, Syria, Pakistan, North Korea. What do all those countries have in common? If you're from these countries, I feel for you, man. I know that your country is set up to be the fall guy, to be the little placeholder for world war. I know North Korea is set up by the fucking CIA, and so is all these other countries. Set up by fucking motherfuckers to play boogeyman and division with Muslims and blah, blah, blah. But if you're genuinely the citizen of these countries, I'm with you. I'm with you. Get rid of these motherfucking Freemason temples. Get rid of them. And when they burn down the sign, burn it. Once again, I'm going to tell you right here. Their signs and their symbols will be their downfall. Okay? We're just going to be a 3-hour show right about now. Look at this real quick. Yeah. Look at this real quick. This data centers cause pollution too, by the way. And they're already built. Nobody asked us permission. It's already built. These are my most downloaded things on my website. My Hawaii UFO alien report is still the #1 downloaded thing, and I have 150 free downloads, and my book has been downloaded by this time about 11,000 times. Okay? 11,000 times, no budget, baby. No fucking promotion. Okay? People are still visiting my website on a daily basis. I get at least 30 hits a day, and I haven't uploaded nothing all year. And the next thing I'm going to upload is going to be about this. About this fucking deep state fucking following. What do you guys got? Homosexual fucking crush on me? It's your problem. What do you think you're going to see? These are the countries following me. Look at this shit. Don't tell me I don't have people in Israel following me. It says right here I have 175 people from Israel that looked at my website. It says right here I have 370 people from China that looked at my website. These are the different countries, and this is not even all the countries that look at my website. India, 200 people. What is this? The fucking hacking center that over here? The 200 people from India, Singapore, 200 hackers from Singapore. I'm global, baby. And if you feel the way I feel, I'm with you. Let's end it. It's justice for all, man. Let's end this tyranny. This is it. There's no more time left, people. Okay? I'm gonna destroy your symbolism right now in front of everybody. Once again, I know I did this before, but I'm gonna do this again. Okay? Okay? Excuse me for the graphic drawing. I don't give a damn. I'm doing this to illustrate a point. Okay, Freemason symbol, square compass, Okay, at the top. Okay, it's sex symbol. It's a pussy. That's a clitoris. It's sacred geometry. Okay, that's a pussy. Clitoris. This is the vaginal opening. Okay, looks like this. Here's the butt. Here's the legs. Okay, this will be where the lips are, and this is the vagina. Okay, okay, see it? You see? Do you see? Do you see? That's what they worship. Jesus didn't worship this. The real Jesus. Okay? And people want to debate about it, but I'm telling you for a fact, you don't need signs and symbols like this to fucking mind control you. Okay? And your stupid eye of providence, your all-seeing eye is a anus. Okay? I'm not making this up. This is really this is your secret of your brotherhood. Okay? Look at this. Okay? Here's your all-seeing eye. Okay? Right? You see this everywhere. They worship this in the lodge. They worship this on your dollar. Okay? This is when someone bends over. That's the anus right there. That's the pussy right there. Okay? That's the butt cheeks. This is a bent over person right here. That's where the vagina would be right there. Okay? If you know your human anatomy and you look at somebody bending over and spraying their cheeks, that's a freaking all-seeing eye right there. That's your pyramid and all-seeing eye. That's the truth. That's the truth. It's a sex and death cult. Jesus wasn't a part of a sex and death cult. I know all about this kind of stuff. I read these books, man. Magic words and numbers. Okay, know thy enemy. Okay. Right here, look, here's one of my old classic books right here. UFO. All right. I got a lot of books. This is one of my bookshelves. I do my research, guys. I have my experience. There you go. Right here, look. Everything I said in this live is true. Hand to the Bible. That's my Bible. That's my name on it, on my Bible. Okay? Right hand on the Bible, left hand on the Bible. I told the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. I told the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, help me God. And people don't need a Bible, and you don't have to be religious or believe in Jesus or whatever, but hey, help me, man. Help me. So there you go. Other than that, guys, you heard what I said. I filed the TRO. It shows that I'm the good guy. Okay, we're going to build sympathy. We're going to build popularity. We're going to build awareness. We're going to build togetherness and unity in these issues. Okay, so I'll be speaking publicly in my community next month, and I'll let you know about it, more details later. Other than that, that's a 3-hour show already, man. That's just as long as that stupid Disclosure movie. Remember, this is based on a true story. Here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at. Look how big this island is, and they had to send that asshole right next to me. Look how big this island is, and they had to send that asshole right here. So what have you accomplished besides irritating me and making yourselves look stupid? Okay? I'm not appreciative of the military destroying ancient Hawaiian sites, even if they're ancient Nephilim sites, or even if they're ancient Menehune sites. Like on Kauai, there was a 20-foot tall wall that Captain Cook found. The military came and destroyed it all. I'm not a fan of that, man. It's time for people to know the truth. All right? Anyways, guys, with that being said, God bless. It's now what? Almost 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 8:53 a.m. my time on a Wednesday. Thank you for joining me today in my What the Fuck Wednesday. Maybe there'll be another one. Maybe there'll be another Truth Day Tuesday. I don't know, but this is my live. I went on Rumble. I went on Facebook. I went on YouTube. And I know the enemy is watching and I cast you out. So everybody out there, put on the helmet of salvation, put on the breastplate of righteousness, put on the belt of truth, put on the shoes of peace, lift your shield of faith and extinguish the flaming darts of the enemy, and use the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and cast evil out in the name of Jesus Christ. Satan, I cast you out. No evil is allowed here. No evil is allowed in my presence, because we are bathed in the light of Jesus Christ. We are bathed in the light of Jesus Christ. We are bathed in the light of Jesus Christ. And it's about light. It's not about blood, because they're vampires. They're obsessed with blood. Everything is light. All right? It's about eyes to see. So, are we clear, everybody? Are we clear? I'm here to stay. I'm going to stay safe. I'm not suicidal. Okay? I'm not hostile. I'm not violent. I'm not out of control. Yes, I'm animated. Yes, I'm entertaining. I draw. I'm an artist. I'm a dancer. Okay? But I fight for what I believe in, and I fight for what's right, and I fight for my love. I'm not judge, jury, or executioner. But none of these people are my judges, or my jury, or my executioners either. And they're not my peers. All right? I know what's right. I know what's wrong. And I'm not a criminal. And I see what you're doing, and I see through you. To all the good people out there that's inspired, get ready. There's more to come. More to come. It only gets harder, so carry on. All right? I know we're feeling sore. I know we're feeling tired, but let's rage into the night, and let's also give ourselves time to rest. Sleep is good medicine. Let the body heal. Breathe through the nose. Long, deep breaths. I apologize for my strong language in this episode. I will keep it more kid friendly when it's appropriate. I will keep it more family friendly when I speak in public. But this is a special occasion because I'm not going to hold back when there's injustice happening. And I filed a TRO, and I was supposed to get a call at 8 a.m. and I didn't. So who's stalling? You don't want me to take action myself, but I'm filling out your goofy ass paperwork, so make it work. You don't see me up on the roof with a gun. You don't see me going over there and knocking people out. You don't see me going crazy. You don't see me yelling threats. You don't see me saying names, saying, hey, you, I'm going to do this to you. If I say Freemasons, if I make jokes, and if I make expressions, that's broad statements. And if I'm saying things about political people, that's my right, because I'm a voter. I can protest in this country and in this island because I'm from here. So if I don't like somebody that came here, imagine me being born here. Somebody came from the mainland over here and thinks that they're protecting something in Hawaii from me when I'm the one protecting Hawaii. I am Hawaii. I'm Hawaii. So now we know who the bad guys are, right? They have a name, they have a face. All things shall be revealed. Nobody can hide who they are anymore. Okay? Let's put our cards on the table, everybody. You're going to make a move, make a move. Here I am now. You know where I'm at. You got my data. You hack me every day, all the time. Follow me around town. What have you learned? What's your psychological profile say other than that I'm the only person like this? Cannot compare me. You can't send a person with a lower IQ to come and police me and teach me. You have to think that maybe what I'm saying is true. Maybe all these gate kids and all these super soldier projects and all these space program people, maybe something's been happening for generations that was planned to be happening now. And maybe it's bigger than your department. Maybe it's bigger than your badge. Maybe it's bigger than your little organization or your fraternity or your little law enforcement group. Maybe you guys need to step it up and protect the real citizens in danger from the rich, evil rulers and mind controllers. It's clear as day. When you're a kid in a comic book, they show you Superman, Lex Luthor, the evil billionaire. Sometimes they twist the facts, but sometimes they're hidden right in plain sight and they show you who they are. So, anyway, guys, God bless everybody. Aloha to everybody. Okay, I'm just looking at my background over there. Now you can see the sun coming up. Where is it? It's always reversed. Sun's coming up. Let's open the window, shall we? Let the light in. Let there be. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh. Pray every day. We got to pray just to make it today. Thank God we all woke up. I'm going to get some rest and I'm going to continue my work. I'm doing my notes for my public talk next month. No one's going to stop me. And I got a lot of plans. I got a lot of things I'm working on, projects. I'm going to release some videos. Thank you guys for watching. I know I said nobody cared and nobody watches, but apparently people do. So thank you and God bless. And yeah, I was in Oahu on April from the 6th to the 11th. And I did crash with my motorcycle. I'm going to talk about that real quick. So in case anybody doesn't believe me, here's my knees. I walked away from it because I have b-boy skills. I'm athletic. I took a roll. I slid for about 20 feet. I crashed twice because the brakes were rusted, but I was doing a favor. So there's my knees. There's my scabs. I had a minor abrasions, but I rolled away like motocross. I don't know if you can see it down here. I don't want to be graphic, but where is it? There you go. Down there. See it right there? My knees with the cuts on it. In case people say, "Oh no, he didn't crash his motorcycle." Yeah, I survived the motorcycle crash on April 9th. April 9th. And Oahu, I'm going to talk about that trip, man. That was so disappointing. It was so disappointing. Oahu, I'm praying for you. Oahu, you're in trouble. Oahu, you're toast right now. Everybody in Oahu, stand up. You're in trouble, man. You're in trouble. Your governor and your mayor suck. They don't give a fuck about you. You're in trouble. The service out there in Oahu is shitty. I had some good people help me. I went to go see some friends. But wow, man. People's brains are not working. May, I had a lot going on, but you know what? I'll be updating things in my blog and I'll be keeping up with people and whatever. I got some videos coming out, but you know, I work at my leisure. It's going to be a crazy summer. All right, everybody. I'm out. Peace. Aloha. Mahalo. That's it for now. What was I trying to show on this dang thing over here? That's my knees down there that I got in my accident. This is some of my photographic evidence of the guy. And be careful of this scam going around. It's I'm going to try and share this. If you get a scam like this, apparently it's happening with a lot of people. Instead of people taking my TRO, you know what did happen? I got hacked. I filed a TRO and I got hacked. What a coinky dink. Let's show it. This right here. Here's one of the hacks I got. They tried to break into my Instagram. They tried to break into my Facebook. And I had an earthquake today. And I got this hack. Look at this hack. You must appear in district court 9:30 a.m. June 16th. concerning outstanding traffic violation. Turns out this was a phishing scam. Don't ever click this because then they're going to get into your phone or your computer. The police don't send you text messages to pay tickets, and they don't threaten you like this. And impersonating an officer, committing fraud, and then trying to extort people like this is a crime. So why are you watching me and not arresting these people? If a lot of people are getting these text messages on their phone from fake police officers extorting people for money, and they click this and you put your credit card number in and they steal your credit card number or they fucking hack your phone, then that's big cybercrime, and the FBI should be putting a stop to it. Because what would happen to me if I fucking imitated police officers and I texted people and extorted them for money? Huh? Would I be here on live right now talking? So do your fucking job. Because I know people that got fooled by this and put their fucking bank account number in there. So there's your warning of the day, everybody. Watch out for scams. Okay? Your phone scam. That just happened to me. Where's the justice? Okay, I want justice. There it is right there. You see it? You see this text message right here? Make sure I'm showing it. Okay? Public service announcement. Okay? From 2127878 whatever. Don't fall for it. And what else? That's it for now, guys. We're at 3 hours. There's your Rothschild. That's what all your Freemasons work for. AI is not allowed to talk about trolls because they're using AI to troll people. And that's all I'm going to say for now. That's enough. That's enough. That's long, man. That should last people for a few weeks until I do my public speech. So, anyways, God bless everybody. I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm going to stay that way.